Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and today we got ourselves the big change that happened in the most recent version 5.2 patch of Gems of War, and that is, of course, we got ourselves the new arena events, the Arena of Valor. So this we could end up seeing over here, as far as the little timer. It is only today. Normally these events are going to be weekend long, so do be mindful of that. However, this very first one does seem to be only for the specific day. The next one's actually pretty close around the corner. It should be the weekend of Halloween, oddly enough. So we'll have that then. But yeah, we're going to basically be going through, kind of just going over some strategy while we can, and see what we could do for the event. So basically, you earn Valor as you play through the arena. Unfortunately, this game mode does require you to have to play arena. There is no other alternative. But as you go and get it up, you get various rewards. If I recall correctly, the rewards are 3 gem keys, 1,000 shards, which is basically 10 diamonds, 2 event keys, 60 writs, which can be used for deeds, 100 deeds for normal color writ, and 1,000 for imperial, and lastly, an orb of chaos. So we'll see exactly what the intervals are and start getting into this event. Obviously, this does unfortunately require you to have to play arena. There is no way around it. If you already have an arena run started, make sure to go restart it because it won't count unless you start a brand new fresh run. And of course, they made changes to arena, so now you actually have to make sure you draft a good team. So that's going to be a whole thing. We basically need to go completely relearn arena because we don't have access to hero. And we also have the whole new epic thing. I didn't post a guide video on it yet. We'll kind of be, kind of going over that on stream and tonight. However, before the weekend-long event, we will be posting a guide on how to do arena. If nothing else, I need to actually get good at arena again, before we could really post the guide. But anyways, as far as the rundown, you got to draft a 4 or 3 picks of 4. You generally want to pick up boost ratios or thing that has good mana accumulation for something else that's already on your team. In this particular instance right here, we'd likely want to go Goblin. Leshy could be okay for Tantangle All, however, due to how slow that would make the battles, we probably just want to go for a Goblin here. Tagaraki, is pretty good in that one game mode, however, his boost ratio, I guess it could be okay. If they had 3 armor, that's, or sorry, if they had 9 armor, that's 9 damage. Oddly enough, 9 to 9. But it'd be very rare that they would have as high as 12, and if they did, it would have a 10 damage then. Would be good against some opponents. However, I'm almost leaning towards this. Web a random enemy and summon a random spider. One interesting thing about Arena is all summons come in at level 15. It's a special property that only Arena has. Normally how summoning works is it will come in based on its level. Capped at whatever the level cap is. For Delve battles, there's no cap, but for yourself, it's 20, of course, or however rare the trip is. So in the case of it being an ultra rare, it'd be 17. However, the properties of Arena are a little bit different. Every single thing automatically summons at level 15. So even though this would, under normal circumstances, only summon a level 9, in Arena, it will summon a level 15. So summons like this can actually end up being stronger. It's a really bit slow pick. However, it is a very safe pick. And even though Tagaraki is probably way superior in the damage compartment, this thing is really good for not losing, so I'm actually going to pick it up. Next, Smashabot shouldn't actually be that bad. Destroy all red gems, deal 7 damage to the first enemy, boosted by my armor. Unfortunately, his armor is so low that there's only going to be 1 additional damage, and the fact that he has self-destruct is rather concerning. However, we do have resummon, and he does have mana accumulation, so I'm probably going to pick him up just because our other options are pretty bad. And of course, now we can actually see what all of our options here are, so we can kind of know what we need. And the main thing we need is a brown-yellow. Unfortunately, we have nothing that can cover both. As far as this one, explodes a gem, gain 6 life and attack, boosted by green gem destroyed, and gain barrier. That seems like the most auto win I've ever seen for this game mode. Or we can go for a full AoE option. Since we're kind of already going towards the safer route, let's just go all-in safe and recruit this thing. We'll move that there, we'll move you there, and we're good to go. And that makes our team into Wild Knight, Smashabot, Cocoon, and Goblin. Also, if you have Tier 4 for VIP, which I believe if you spend $70 or more on the game, you do get a free win. So literally pay to win. I still find that absolutely hilarious that you can pay to win for a literal win. I've never seen a more direct pay to win exchange than literally spending money to automatically have a win. I just find that to be absolutely hilarious. But we generally want to fill up Smashabot or the tank up first in this particular team. Generally speaking, you'd almost always want to go for your mana accumulation first, unless the damage source is just really good to go for in a certain situation. So he unfortunately kills himself out immediately. However, we have a backup plan for that. We did grab a summoner, and with that summoner, we'll be able to go and, well, summon. So that'll be pretty useful. Also, this thing will become absolutely absurd after one cast. As you can see, he's basically invincible now, and we just auto-win with every skull we take. That is the game plan. And we get to summon a random spider. It's kind of interesting, this thing summon. It summons a random spider. However, spider, as you guys know, is not actually a type within the game. So it's a little bit weird, because I'm not sure exactly what qualifies as a spider necessarily. Obviously, giant spider, that's weaver, are things that are kind of obviously spider. However, I'm not sure if they update it for future spiders that come into the game, like if they'll remember, because it's not like an actual typing. They have to manually like go add things to that drop table most likely. So a little bit weirder compared to like a standard troop. So this, also speaking of weirder, this battle is going to be a little weird because our main damage source is skull only. So we kind of depend entirely on skulls to actually advance the battle in any way, shape, or form, which might make some situations a little bit slower than it should be. However, this team should be like 110% win rate. Like the chance of us losing is near zero, unless something really weird just ends up popping up. But there is very little way for us to actually lose this with everything we have. And there you go, we have a giant spider, though once again, not really that useful of a drop. This thing, just take a skull, and ideally we can explode first skull too with a little bit of board control, and just take that out and he's dead. Yeah, this thing is just going to carry us the entire way. Boost ratios are the main things you want to look for. If you can find a very big boost ratio for this event, you're just going to tear through absolutely everything. And that's what we did with this. He has a 3x boost ratio per green on the board. And anything that has a boost ratio not based on stats, but based on a certain condition like that is going to be super overpowered. You have to keep in mind that most things in this game are balanced towards mid-game. However, Arena is theoretically an early game kind of balance in a sense. So anything that's really good in mid-game or late game, or sorry, in mid-game as far as like boost ratio, that's like balanced towards, is absolutely gonna decimate Arena, because all boost ratios in the game are generally balanced towards mid-game for the most part. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very broken to say the least, whenever you can get a big boost ratio like that. And that's exactly what we did. Okay, so this thing can press some damage if it doesn't die instantly. Luckily this time around, it didn't die instantly, so that's good. It actually has quite a bit of mana accumulation too, so pretty nice. And it looks like it's doing a pretty good streak of not dying, so that's great to see. That'll definitely help speed up these battles, that's for sure. Unfortunately, it will eventually die. However, you losing a troop does not affect your overall score in any way, shape, or form, so that's always good. Also, I didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Hello, D. Rubis. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Alonso. Let's see. Did I play Minecraft Steve in Smash last night? Yes. I didn't stream it at all yet, though. But, yeah, he feels really weird to play. His playstyle is just so much different, but it's a fun character. Hello, Ahmed. Hello, Isabel. I said hello, Isabel. Hello, Stardust. Let's see. Hello, Barbara, and hello, rednaZ. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you been doing well. I got 3 more wins, and then we get our first reward. The first one is at 45. You get 50 points if you get a flawless 6 victory. Or 5 victory if you have VIP 4 or higher. Since it already starts you with a 1. And also we get 50 trophies every single time too, which is a pretty hefty amount. Obviously trophies don't really mean too much, but that's a lot of trophies nonetheless. I kind of want that skull, however, we don't have enough to kill it, so I'm just going to go for boost. And oh no, he entangled us. Keep in mind, you cannot gain attack while entangled, however I will take that just so he doesn't poke us. Not like it matters too much, but just a safety precaution. We'll start getting this tank bot up now. If he can even get a hit down, gosh. So luckily we got cleanse. Hopefully this will give all the mana, and luckily it does not die. So we can just go and tank up like crazy. Take a skull. Go take a nice little big area of green wherever we can end up finding one. Unless we have a skull option, in which case we'll take the skull option. We have a little poke. We'll throw that on last slot, I guess. Actually, I could have done it in combination with him to get a kill. No, 14 damage wouldn't have been enough. Well, with the explosion actually would have, so I should have gone for that actually. Not too big a deal though. Let's go for this. Get her a little bit of boost ratio for him. Get him even more insane than he already is. We could try for Sky Skull. Oh, never mind. We don't have the other explosion. Let's go for that and hope something works out. I'll probably just poke him again and I'll kill him. We'll take a skull poke back. And one more poke kills. Do we have any alignments? I do not see any alignment. We could try for one off of Sky. I guess we'll try for it. Did we get it? No. He doesn't give it to us either. Do we have another chance off of Sky anywhere? I don't see it unless we do a weird move over here. But I don't want to give him an extra turn. I guess we'll take it over there and try for it. Didn't get it though. We'll go for a little bit of a mana drain. I guess we just take Tank Bot and kill it out. Or not Tank Bot, the Smash Bot, I mean. And Skull will do it with his 50 attack value. Gosh, that's absurdly high. But yeah, big boost ratios. They just are going to absolutely decimate this game mode. Can you earn Valor just by winning arena runs? Yes. You get 50 Valor for winning a 6-win arena. The full breakdown is 1 win is 0. Or sorry, 0 wins is 0. 1 win is 0. Let me go bring up the sheet. Actually, I could go show it right on screen, actually. But here's the breakdown. If you go to gemsofwar.com, it was posted on the patch notes. Actually, I have the link in the description. The first link in my description right now on my stream is the link to where I'm trying to go right now. So if you go to the 5.2 update or click the very first link, that's not the... Actually, what is my first link in my description right now? I'm not even sure. YouTube has it so weird with how they have it set up now. I can't even look at it. Yeah, this is the first link in my description. So if you go to the first link in my description, that's where I'm going to right now. The 5.2 patch notes. Also, where on earth are the 5.2 patch notes? They should be like right up. I was typing 5.2. Why is it not the first thing that comes up? Hello? That's weird. Patch. Oh yeah, they never did the official thingy? There it is. Okay, there it is. Here's everything you basically need to know. And I went over a little bit earlier. I didn't go over the points though, but I went over the rewards. But 0 wins is 0 Valor. 1 win is 0 Valor. And the reason for this is to make sure people don't like keep retreating and constantly farm Valor from the auto 1 win. 2 wins is 5 Valor. 3 wins is 10 Valor. 4 wins is 18 Valor. 5 wins is 30 Valor. And 6 wins is 50 Valor. Meaning if you can consistently win, you'll get 50 Valor every single time you clear out an arena run. As far as the rewards, it cycles through 5 different rewards. The first one is 3 gem keys, then 1,000 jewels, which is basically 10 diamonds, just in a different name. 2 event keys, 60 writs, which is about half a color deed or a very small portion of an imperial, and 1 orb of chaos, which hopefully will be a good orb. And based on the event, it seems like you need 45 Valor for the first reward, and assuming it's like the Vault event, it'll go up by 5 every single time. However, I'm not sure yet because we haven't actually done a thing. However, if it goes up by 5 the first time, I assume it will keep going up by 5 every single time. That means it will start requiring quite a bit of resources. It also does mean that the first 3 runs that you do, if you do a perfect win, you'll get a reward all 3 of your first 3 runs. And then after that point, even if you get perfect runs, it'll take a little bit more than 1 single run in order to get each additional reward. And it'll eventually get to the point where you'll have to do 2 whole arena runs just to get 1 single reward. And of course, it'll probably keep having diminishing return beyond that point. We don't know exactly, or some people do. I haven't actually seen it yet, though. We'll find out as soon as we finish this arena run exactly how that is. And if it does go up to 50, then that seems to be exactly how it is. So it'll go 45, then 50, then 55, 60, so on and so forth. And the max you can get for a 6-win arena run is 50 glory. And of course you could get less than that if you happen to lose. You get 2 tries. If you fail once, it doesn't hurt your points at all. However, if you fail a second time, it ends at whatever you're currently at. So if you're only at 5, you would get the 30 Valor then. Okay, that battle went super quick. Okay, 1 more. And also you get a bunch of trophies for your guild, not like you need it. Though you do get a lot of souls from this too, passively. You do still get all the normal arena loot. Also, if I'm not mistaken, though we haven't done 3+ arena runs yet, so I don't know 100%, but based on what they said earlier, I believe you get infinite offers as well. Normally, the offer system that they have for the new arena is capped at 3 per day. However, during a Valor event, I believe there is no cap. So if you're farming for like a pet off a certain kingdom or something similar, I don't believe there is a cap to how many times you can claim the thingy if you wanted it. Obviously, you wouldn't claim literally every single one because very few of them are actually worth it. However, one of the ones that I believe can come up, because I actually had it today and I forgot, it's not actually a VIP one, is an Imperial Deed. You could actually get an Imperial Deed offer. Oh, no, it's still only 3 offers? No! Aw. That would have been so much fun if we had infinite ones. Oh, never mind. It's still capped at 3. We got gypped. There's no reason not to. You can just add an infinite gem sink that way. But I almost forgot. I almost should be doing the three daily arena runs, because there's actually a small chance you get a Imperial Deed, which obviously is very good if you ever got that off of it. Can you stop dying every single second we try casting you? That'd be great, thank you. Okay, so I'm actually going to do this because this sets up into a skull the following turn. So I'm just going to do that. That obviously pokes him, and one more will kill him out. Do we have an option here? Not really. Here, have a spider. There we go. We got a tome spider. Unfortunately, it doesn't get to use its boost ratio, though it still has 2x skull damage nonetheless. Okay. What do we want here? Let's take a brown, I guess. Need to get a board control thingy off of that. Or we'll stick a skull. Do we have follow-up skull? Yes, he's dead. There we go. Yeah, summoning enemies can be pretty annoying, but they can also be pretty good for not dying. Like the cocoon that we have is really good for not dying. But Wild Knight completely carried us that time around. Smasherbot wasn't too bad, but it's really random when it dies. Goblin was obviously just a need to fill a slot pick. Nothing was good there, so just simply took Goblin. Generally, if you have no good pick, you either go for the mana accumulator or the damage. Really depends on the situation. And as you can see, this is the rewards we get from a normal arena run. You would get 50 trophies, 3 glory keys, a bunch of souls, and some gold. You also get 50 Valor if this was a perfect event during a Valor event. And the first 3, you also get an offer. And I will take that. Thank you. That is actually an offer I need. Also, I got an Imperial Deed today. This is actually the first Imperial Deed I've ever seen, and it's 25% off. I believe it cost us 325 gems. Wait, no. It should have been more than that. Wait, how many gems was it? It was 25% of 500. Math. No, that's right. 375. So it cost us 375 gems for 1 Imperial. I would do that infinitely if it was an option. I need that so badly. But yeah, we got that 25% off today. It's the first Imperial I think I've ever seen. Also, keep in mind, all Arena Valor events go into your mail. So do be wary of that. It goes directly into your mail. They don't go directly into your resources. You have to claim them. With that being said, I'm actually going to not claim them so we can see what all of our rewards are. Oh gosh, you need 90 to go get the next reward? Hold up. Does it double every time? How much do you need? Whoa. Hold up. This event might not be that worth farming then. Gosh, that's a lot of resources. Or a lot of arena. So we have to do 2 whole arena runs just to get 10 diamonds. Which I don't need diamonds. Obviously, we're doing this for the writs and the orbs. That is a lot of arena. You'd cycle through this like once. And then it'd be like, nope. At that point. Gosh. Okay, well, let's go see what we need here. Oh, gosh, it's going to take forever. It takes like 3 hours to get the first 5 rewards. That's pretty insane. Yeah, I didn't realize it scaled that much. We might not even get all 3 rewards this stream. Gosh, that is pretty absurd. I wonder if it's just because it's a one-day event or a weekend-long one. Might be different. So this one does 10 damage and steals... That's actually a really high base value. And steals 10 gold. Baby Dragon has Transform, which could potentially be something good. I think I'm just going to go for the consistent damage of the Bandit, though. Even though Transform can be useful. So, just for a 10 damage poke, we'll go for Bandit. Deep Borer could be good if we had a good Brown. However, we don't know if we're going to draft a good Brown. And if we're doing it simply based on what they could do, we probably want to go for Dwarf Lord. It's 11 damage the first slot, and he gains 8 armor to all allies if he gets a kill. This outside of Arena is super bad. However, 8 armor to all allies in Arena for a kill is insanely good. So I'll pick him up. That's basically a whole theme of Arena, is a lot of things that would normally be horrifically bad are actually pretty decent in Arena due to what exactly it might do. So this thing does triple damage to blues, which pretty much means we'll be able to one-shot blues. However, we don't know if we'll have blue against the enemy. This thing has a Hunter's Mark into a poke. Also creates a little bit extra blue if we have a lot of blue on the board. That could be okay. It's a good backup plan kind of troop. This thing actually has 20%. One thing to keep in mind is 10% and 20% bonuses do apply to Arena. So in this case, all Nagas and all Mista Scales have 10%, which means almost the entire kingdom has 20%. So we could consider this. However, even with 20%, it doesn't really gain much of a buff. It does have a boost ratio, but it's a pretty pitiful boost ratio. It converts yellow to red, and we don't have a good red yet. And for that reason, I'm probably going to pass and just go for a Winter Wolf. If in doubt, going for okay damage sources is probably your best way to go. Deal 10 damage to an enemy and eliminate 5 attack from them, which actually isn't horrible in this situation. If the enemy is a monster, deal triple. The chance we have a monster is very unlikely. Deal 8 damage to an enemy boosted by life. It's only 3 to 1, so you're not going to do that much damage. Deal 10 damage to an enemy, and if there are boss, based on ascension, if there are any storms, gain bless. So all 3 of these are not the greatest. However, attack reduction does sound pretty good. And it's hitting about the same as the other guy after his boost ratio. Plus we get to one-shot monsters. So, we might just pick that up then. Especially since it doesn't have as much color overlap. Okay, so Dwarf Lord's actually going to be our main killer. What tanks for our team, though? I never really bothered getting a proper tank. I could always put her in first slot and have her for the initial attack reduction. I'm going to have the Winter Wolf all the way in the back. Because worst comes to worst, we might be able to use him as a backup plan. So this draft is much worse than our previous draft. But we will go forward with it. You could, of course, just repick until you keep getting a good team. Or until you get a good team and just repick a couple times. However, we'll play it out. You only have to do 5 battles, so a little bit more worth it just to go straight into a battle than constantly repick, since you don't need as many. Unfortunately, this time around, we will not have an absurdly high attack value. However, we do have the ability to lower their attack this time around, so we do have that. We do have to pay attention now to if any of them are a monster, which I don't believe any of them are, due to the amount of extra damage that we get. So we do have an attack reduction now. And while 5 attack reduction is basically 0 in arena, it is almost like half their attack, if not more. So it can actually almost 0 them out on attack. So quite potent. Also, this thing gaining 8 armor to all allies is absurdly good in an arena context, given that that's about how much damage an average troop will do. Also, this thing is going to be really annoying. It has a really high armor gain. Even just based off itself, it has a default of 9. And if I had more Strix on the team, it'd be even higher. So you got to be very careful around that. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to kill it out directly right now. We do have a skull there. However, I'd rather just skull distract him. So we'll go for this. That gives us a bunch of armor, which pretty much just negates out its entire skull and some. We'll go for... I really need to poke this thing out right now. However, we're not going to be able to before it casts. So now it's going to get a gigantic armor boost, unfortunately. There's a lot of situations where you could just get into really weird things where you just kind of have to leave the battle. Is because there are things that can loop infinite stats for like durability and stuff. And yeah, it'll take absolutely forever if you have to deal with one of those mechanics. So, oh, speaking of that, gosh, we actually have 2 of them right now. We have a double armor gainer here. So battles like this can be ultra annoying because they go at a glacially, ultra, ridiculously slow pace. Because you have to deal with 2 very, very annoying mechanics. I do want to try getting this thing to full mana just so we can go double poke. I need to get rid of one of these armor gainers. So we have one whole less thing to deal with. So we're going to go poke on you. And obviously we want to finish off with the armor boost. He used to only attack first slot and not have an armor gain. But luckily with his changes, makes it a little bit better for what we're doing right now. However, the biggest threat right now is by far his last slot. The biggest issue with this, of course, being that he's going to constantly keep gaining stats. Mostly for himself, which is going to make him extremely unkillable. And this is obviously very problematic. And one of the biggest issues, probably in the current state of arena overall, is things that just gain way too much stats and become like near unkillable. And we're somewhat in one of those kind of situations right now, in that this final slot of his is going to be extremely annoying to actually dispose of. We're probably going to have to cast another 5 times because it's almost guaranteed. Going to get another cast before we can actually get rolling here. Oh yeah, we don't use yellow, do we? We'll take that. Get the yellow off the board. Even if we don't use it, can at least get it off the board. So he's about to resummon again, which is for like the billionth time. But we can't really stop him yet until we keep poking him. And he keeps gaining armor, not just for himself, but for every single thing on his team as well. Which means that one thing that was almost dead is now all the way back at full durability. Also, another thing to keep in mind is we are not currently running, what's it called? We're not currently running a resummoner right now. So this is also going to be problematic in the sense that we won't have any backup plan. Oh good, we got Cascaded Skulls there. Unfortunately, though, he's almost outdoing us in durability. He's like almost outpacing our damage just in armor gain on top of a summon. So that's a little annoying. Luckily, we have a triple hit right here. That's not going to be enough to bring him down to 0, though, which is very unfortunate. I should probably just like ignore the skulls. However, if I ignore so many skulls, he's just going to poke and kill us. So we can't exactly ignore every skull. This might actually be unwinnable at this point, just because he's going to gain so much armor that we can't really counter it up. And he's also going to keep chipping us down. And he already just killed one of the things we need to actually target him directly, which means he's just going to keep gaining armor and basically become unkillable. making this battle essentially impossible with this team. So we're probably just going to have to redraft, and we might just have to redraft until we get an overpowered boost ratio. I'm not sure if there is a different way to run Arena. We got lucky on our first draft, and yeah, it's going to be undoable. We're out of here. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Games. Valor events. Rockworm. All these are awful. Rockworm and Iceworm can loop, though. However, as a first pick, you don't really know which one you necessarily want. 10% to devour. Is it 10% to devour to everything or just beasts? I actually forget. I might just go for one of the worms, though. Worm can infinitely loop if it gets ultra lucky. I'll probably do it into blue instead of brown. So for our next one, we got a mana drain with a life gain. We don't have anything good here. Probably just go for the little small splash. Egg Thief is gonna have too few destroys. Her magic is too low. Goblin Rocket has a lot of control, so we're probably gonna go for Goblin Rocket. Sir Gawain has a lot of summon, but he's mostly mana accumulation. But I think we might just have to go for it. If nothing else, he'll give us a summon that might actually be good. He can summon Mythics too. You can still summon Mythics in other similar categories. Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot. Elwyn has absurd boost ratio now, though. Destroy a row and column, deal 10 damage to a random enemy, boosted by yellow gem destroyed at a 7. That means if we hit 5 yellow, we're hitting for 45 damage. That's too tempting. I can't not go for that. Okay, Elwyn, you go there. You tank. You block the color, though. Well, anything we put there will block the color now, unfortunately. I might just leave it like that with the little ice worm as a sacrifice. Because Elwyn is too important to spam. Yeah, Elwyn is very broken. He's the new ranger in early game. Elwyn can even one-shot some teams depending on the board setup. It should be pretty insane. I might need to go make an arena tier list again. I have in the past, but it's obviously extremely dated. Oh, wait, I forgot. He doesn't do split, though. He only hits 1. Oh, no. Well, that still is going to be one shot. Like, everything he touches dies, so that's still good. I forgot. He's not split damage. He's a single target. Still good, though. Still good. You just can't wipe an entire team with one shot. There are troops that can do that, by the way, underneath epics. Can we set up a skull? I'd feel like we'd be able to with an extra turn. But I don't directly see any. So I'm just going for mana. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, Elwyn, go get a kill. We can also go do 7 damage to this first slot. So we'll do that. That then allows us to splash kill it. It's normal splash, right? So we just do that and that kills it because it does 4 to adjacent. We can try getting a worm loop. There's enough blue on the board that we might be able to land it. We do miss, however, we can easily go get our mana right back up and try again. There we go. But yeah, worm can also solo. Rockworm and the frostworm and that one green version of the thing. Don't underestimate them as commons. They can actually solo an entire battle with enough luck. You shouldn't depend on them as your win condition. But they can get lucky enough to infinite loop. It's likely that they will eventually fail though, but they can loop to some capacity. And just pretty much auto win once they get going crazy. So we'll go for that. Every single time we cast Elwyn should be a kill. He also gets so much mana accumulation every single time he does his cast, so pretty solid. We have a heavy splash here. Not really worth going for at the moment. However, every other option looks so bad that I almost feel like going for it. We'll stick to skull then. We'll do this into a skull. And that's match because we'll have enough to follow up on the trident. And that kills it out. Yeah, Zephyrus has pretty insane boost ratio too. I believe he gains 10 boost ratio per yellow. And does split damage. Meaning if you hit like 4 or 5 yellows in a column, though generally you're only going to be hitting like 2 or 3. But like if you did it right here, you'd gain 30 damage. I'm not sure what his base value is, but he'd hit for like 40 something. A split amongst the enemy. Which means if you did that twice, you'd win. In most situations. Not every situation, of course. Like, unfortunately, this battle is not going the greatest, but I'll throw a poke there. Also, keep in mind, to get the full amount of Valor, you are allowed to lose once, and it doesn't actually affect anything. I'll go for Worm while we can, because it's going to die soon. I gotta get the value from the Worm while it's still alive. I kind of want him in a slot that isn't first slot, however, I don't want to block Elwyn's mana. And every single thing on my team other than the Worm blocks his mana, like right now. Luckily, we can just take yellow, though, and it doesn't matter. We then go for boost ratio, kill that. And Trident, unfortunately, is not enough to kill right now. But you know who is? Go, Worm, go. There we go. And Worm kills it out. So that's what it's like not having a first slot Worm. Okay, one more battle. Doesn't really matter if we move it. Let's see. Yeah, the most important thing for progressing quickly in this game is probably being in a decent guild. The other thing is farming Vault events. I don't think Valor events will be as important to farm. They're definitely a lot more optional. But Vault events are absolutely absurd for loot. Let's see, we'll take that, take that. But yeah, Valor event seems a little bit underwhelming with how they have it scaled. Like, a lot of the loot is good, but the amount of time you're going to need to get that loot is just so high that just doesn't seem as worth it. Like, you'd cycle through all the rewards once and you'll be at the point like, okay, I played enough arena for now, never again. Well, not never again, but you know, you'd cycle through it once, maybe like 2 or 3 times during a weekend-long event. On a day-long event, obviously more so once. And then you'd kind of be done with it for the most part. Let's see, we'll take that down. I can try it in that. It's not enough to kill that. Well, it'll kill him, but it won't kill the other guy. And let's match. Okay, there we go. L1 carried. See if we can get another carry epic. So far, our epic has carried us every single time. There's a lot of broken epics. The Better Path of Valor. Oh yeah, that was achievement, wasn't it? What was the achievement specifically? Oh no, I don't want green deeds, no. I almost clicked yes on that. Let's see, what was it again? What was that achievement we just got? It is, earn 100 Valor in a single arena event. Oh, that's easy. All you gotta do is run 2 arena runs during a Valor event, and you got that. That'll go shit up like to 1 or 2 or 3% very quickly. That's super easy to do. All you have to do is do 2 lossless, well, not lossless, but you know, get 6 wins in 2 arena runs, and you'll have that. Okay, well, let's go get our shards. This will be for 10 diamonds after we finish out this next one. Skeleton's actually pretty good. It gets a lot of skull spam. This thing also has a attack buff, but the magic reduction is probably going to be too bad. So we'll probably just go Skeleton. Has a little bit of an armor gain and has skull spam. Depending on our team, skull spam can end up being good. Barrier can be decent. Destroying 8 gems is probably going to be good. So I almost feel like going this thing. It also hits first enemy, which synergizes with skulls. Doesn't this thing have entangled? Yeah, we do have an entangle there. We can create yellow, but we don't have a good yellow confirmed yet. So I'm probably going to go for Thorn Knight and put it further back in my team and have it as an entangle option. Also has a remove all red. Okay, where's our overpowered epic? Herald of Chaos could actually be very broken. He has 2 times boost ratio per blue. And has a elimination on top of a damage. This thing will deal damage to an enemy. Freeze a random enemy, not that good. Deal damage to an enemy. Boosted by enraged allies, also not that good. Okay, so Herald of Chaos is probably the way to go. If we were to do it based on color, it'd be Freya. but based on its actual viability, Herald and first slot's probably our best way to go. This is a little bit of a weirder draft this time around, especially since we can't fully utilize the skeleton. But I believe that is the game plan. Okay, let's see how it does. Kara to hate Chaos has to try carrying us. I don't think he will properly, though. I'll see how it goes. He does have a base 9 attack, so that's not too bad. Let's see. Take his mana. Similar to Elwyn, he does have some mana accumulation, though nowhere near as much as Elwyn. The only problem, though, is we're going to be targeting a lot of blues, and we don't actually use blue on this team, which is a little bit of a weird combination. So, do we target based on numerical number or based on its actual effect? Because if we go for 1 here, we actually get good board control into a red. I think I'm going to go for the slightly lower damage, just so we can get some mana going. We can entangle him, but he's currently at 0 attack, so for that reason, not much of a need to really entangle him, because his skulls actually do nothing at the moment. His resummon is going to be super annoying, though, so we do want to deal with that rather quickly. And get Hero to cast the full mana as quickly as we can. He's going to get a summon here. I can't really stop it. That boost ratio is only going to do 10 damage. Is unfortunately 1 damage short. We could try for a Cascade, though, so you know I am actually going to go for it and hope he gets distracted by a skull or something, and he doesn't go for it. Perfect. So we'll take that, get our kill before he gets a summon, so that was overall worth it then. We'll go for the really huge boost ratio there. Unfortunately, he survives with 1, which is going to be the big issue with Hero to Chaos. He's not actually going to one-shot with his ability, even though you generally want your Epic to be doing that, ideally. It's one of the reasons for carrying an Epic is to, or, you know, well, you have to use an Epic, but ideally you would get one-shots out of it, which would make it worth it. Oh gosh, he's got a double kill. Gotta be careful with those heavy boost ratios. Yeah, this draft's gonna be pretty bad. I'm not sure we're actually gonna go all the way with it. We might just have to repick. We don't have any, like, really good boost ratio. Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to bail. It's not gonna be good enough. We might just have to keep doing that until we get a good team every single time. Just do a couple drafts to get a good team and then just do it in a run. Because the amount of time you save just seems so much more worth it. So right here, it looks like we're gonna get nothing good. You have some mana accumulation, though, and some reorder, so I guess we'll go with you. Nothing good here again. We'll probably just go for the random enchant. Okay, Black Beast, we won. It's over. Okay. Let's grab the Black Beast for auto win. And Tulio, perfect. We can target that into green. Anything else here good? Boosted by all armor. That would almost one-shot. Not quite, though. They're probably not worth it. So we'll go Tulio. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's funny! We got Spellblade into Tulio. Spellblade doesn't enchant. I mean, Tulio doesn't enchant, and Spellblade needs the enchant for damage. How convenient is that? There we go, and we'll put Tulio in front of there. Okay, we found our team. This can actually work. So we want to devour the War Goat initially, so this team will be perfectly fine. You're going to build a lot of really weird teams at Arena. It requires knowing a lot of weird interactions and just kind of knowing which ones might be better in a situation. But we got super lucky here. Tulio does mass enchant to every green or whatever color we choose. Obviously, we're going to choose green. And she boost ratios off of all that. And you can't boost ratio off yourself, so it doesn't even matter that she doesn't get enchanted for the most part, other than the fact that she won't gain the mana from it. However, she can actually hit for 22 in this team. So that's actually pretty good. Though that's assuming our Black Beast doesn't get a kill, which we will be doing. Because it's actually better for our Black Beast just to devour our last slot and go from there. So he doesn't take the skull. The other skull we will. We need Black Beast to not die, though. It is very important Black Beast does not die prior to us casting it. If he ever dies prior, we could actually lose. However, all we have to do is go for a Devour. He gets fully healed. We get a bunch of skulls on the board, and we basically just keep repeating that until you win. Obviously, you eventually run out of troops since we don't have a resummon. However, that shouldn't really matter too much. And once again, we'll target this onto green. That will give us all of our enchant. This also gives Spellblade a bunch of damage if we were to actually get to that situation. Also, if we had a situation where Black Beast did die, we do have a backup plan, which would be, of course, to use Spellblade, which could end up working out decently. So we could actually keep Spellblade. However, I believe I am going down this route. And then we go for the other skull, and he just one-shots everything. Not the greatest of options, but based on what we had to draft, it should have ended up working out pretty well. And you just go for the solo Black Beast win. Black Beast can be a little bit inconsistent sometimes, but you do have one lose to use, so it's not too big a deal. But yeah, this team should be able to work. Not the best team we've drafted yet today, but it'll function. Let's see, we'll take that. We immediately got our Devour, that's good to see. We'll go for it immediately. Unfortunately misses, but we're just building up stats at the moment. I'll take the Brown over. We do have Spellblade. We could do that for a poke. It doesn't have any boost ratio at the moment. It's not really worth going every way to farm boost ratio, so I'll probably just do the poke right there, so in case we get a skull, we can actually kill him immediately. Gave us our random enchant as well to Tulio, which is pretty good. Because we can go do that to go get our mana right back up. We'll take that for another poke, kill it out, do the same thing again, and Black Beast just does what Black Beast does, and just keeps killing everything. And we'll throw into green again, so both of you gain your mana, and he's dead. Yeah, that's pretty much the game plan here. Black Beast is a pretty safe pick, especially if you can get a summoner with it. It's not too big a deal if you don't have a summoner, though. But Black Beast is one of those drafts where it's pretty much an auto-win. That and big boost ratios. I should probably make a list of like every single troop that's like almost auto-win in Arena. Black Beast is one of them. He's not the most auto-win though, but he is pretty high up there. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Steven. Also, hello, Haley. Hello, Neil. Hello, Speed Factor. Hello, Fal. Or Paul, I mean. Hello, Odrox. Hello, Jose. Let's see. Arena was horrible to begin with, and now it's even worse. It's still pretty much just as unbalanced. Even though weapons aren't in it, it's just unbalanced in a different way now. Because obviously all troops that come into the game are not balanced based on Arena anymore. They were in the past, however in the current state of the game has gone way beyond the point where it ever balances for Arena. Because Arena has been dead for so long. So like nothing in the game is actually balanced with Arena in mind. Which is problematic sometimes. As you saw with that one armor gain battle we had. Where they basically had 2 armor gainers and there was like no way to do enough damage to actually outlast them. Or outkill them. Because they were gaining durability quicker than you could actually dish out damage. There's a lot of instances of that. And similar shenanigans. Oh, I was gonna say we don't have a follow-up, but we actually do. Nice. I want to get Tulio to full mana right now if we can. Need more mana accumulation. Oh no, he killed. Wait, what did you... Oh, 9 true damage to an enemy, steal 3 magic and shifted to... steal 3 armor and shifted to magic. That's actually pretty good. That is actually good. 9 true damage is enough to one-shot a lot of stuff. You only devour blues, so that's fine. You have 0% devour then. One thing to keep in mind about Black Beast is once you have nothing else to devour, you cannot heal or create skulls. So do be wary of that. You basically have nothing but a skull to win with at this point. You don't really have much of an option other than a skull to win. So you can have some really weird boards sometimes. That prevents you from acting out of them. What on earth is this board right now? We could actually lose if we're not careful. I think we might have. Did we lose? I need to not give him a skull. Oh no. Oh no! The fact he had a cast made us lose. Oh no! Because we only have 2 options. Take red or take purple. If we take purple, we get hit by skull. If we take red, we get hit by skull. What's the safer bet? Safer bet is this purple and hope for double purple off the sky. No! We lost one. Aw, Black Beast, don't fail us like that. Luckily, you can lose once without losing any points. Losing twice is what's problematic, though. But yeah, that's Piper guy actually was the one that did it. Because we got 1 whole less devour because he killed it with a true damage one-shot. That was a lot of true damage. 9 true damage is pretty high for this game mode. Plus he gains 3 every single time he casts, assuming they still have armor left. Which in Arena is not that bad at all. We're gonna risk this. And it paid off. Move that over. I'll take a skull over there. Go for another Devourer. I probably should have done a poke with you first. Killing Tulio actually probably would have been a smarter idea there. In that particular instance. Don't kill the Black Beast. What are you doing? Need that thing to stay alive. That's our whole team. The Black Beast is literally our entire team. Let's see. Black Beast dies, we're dead. Luckily, I don't believe there's any way for him to do such a thing. Couple Gus, we poke him, he's dead. The solo Black Beast team. Almost doesn't even matter what the rest of your team is. It's just Black Beast. Once you draft Black Beast, your team is just Black Beast. There is nothing else on your team. It is literally just Black Beast. Let's see. I'll take this over. This thing's almost better than the Mythic that's similar to it, which is kind of funny. As an ultra rare, it's pretty much its ability is more consistent because they never reworked the ability, but they did for Black Beast. So this thing's actually stronger than one of the Mythics in the game that's based around its mechanic, which is I still find to be really hilarious. That it does its ability better than a Mythic that's supposed to be similar to it. There's too many skulls on the board right now. Can't stop them all. And the fact that he has barrier is very bad. Black Beast is very bad against barrier. Also, we lose 20 whole Valor if we don't win this, which is very problematic. Okay, I'm actually gonna not kill that because we need to deal with this barrier. And right now, he is being very annoying with that barrier spam. I'm gonna have to remove it or something. That barrier is just completely carrying him right now. This troop is normally completely bad, but in arena, it's actually not horrible. I don't want to give him a skull, so I'm gonna have to take that then. Oh gosh, silence? That is horrifically bad. I should have taken that for a non-extra turn. Oh yeah, we got a problem. This is very much a problem. I'm out of moves. We gotta give it that to him. And we're dead! No! We only got 30 Valor that time. The fail is strong. Wait, I get 30 Valor for when you get that. Oh, the pet offer again. Give me that. I think we almost have enough of that pet now. As we burn through our gems. Let's go do another arena run. Okay, can you not give us useless junk? Do you have boost ratio? Yeah, it's boosted based on browns. It's only an armor eliminate though. Ogre's actually pretty tanky for a first slot if you need an alternative first slot. So I might just use him as a meat shield first slot. You're useless. Dwarf Lord worked out pretty well for us. However, well, we're going to be blocked on blue regardless. White doesn't have enough damage, I don't feel like. So we're going to go with Dwarf Lord again. Astral Spirit might. She has boost ratio and board control. She doesn't have Empower, though, anymore. Well, obviously not in Arena. Destroy a rogue, gain 6 life boosted by green, gems destroyed. Cleanse all other allies. He would gain a lot of life, but he wouldn't dish out much damage. So I'm probably going to go with Weaver in here, just because the damage output is just so much better. And you could probably solo the entire battle. Deal damage to an enemy. If their attack is weaker, deal 15 more damage. Problem is, most things will not have lower than 10 attack. Almost nothing will have lower than 10 attack. So that's never going to trigger. And if the enemy has Hunter's Mark, also do 15 more. Never mind, that's actually going to be pretty bad. Deal damage to an enemy based on Ascension. Jumble all enemies. All 3 of these are awful. I feel like repicking. They are all going to be awful. Brown to red. We don't even use red. You're just 10 damage that jumbles. And you are not going to hit extra damage on anything because everything will have a weaker attack than you. Oh, wait, never mind. If the enemy's attack is weaker, it does more damage. Hold up. We'll grab you then. Hold up. Hold up. Never mind. Everything has under its attack. I thought it was when it had over its attack. Okay, that's going to be broken. That is going to be broken on top of broken on top of broken. Okay, we'll roll with that. This should be auto win if Crimson Arrow can actually get its mana. It'll literally do 15 damage extra to everything. I read that the other way around initially. But yeah, that should be very broken. Also, to keep it alive, because it has pretty low durability, we can clean up a kill with this, and boom, we gain armor. And that'll help keep her alive. What do we even want here? We'll take a brown over there. We'll give him a skull, but it's fine. Actually, I could take any other one and not give it a skull. We need to get this thing's mana. Ogre, we obviously don't bother casting it ever. It's just kind of there to be a good meat shield. It's actually the best common meat shield in the game because it has really high attack while also having really decent durability. So a really good first slot option. You should almost always draft Ogre when you see it unless one of your other options are really good. It's almost always your best pick for common. Not always the case, but it's among one of the best common drafts in the game. Always has been. What do we even go for? Let's go for some brown. Need some armor. Not like we really need it. All we really need at this point is to do an arrow, and that will wipe. So we just do that. Boom, gain our armor. Cast you. Boom, dead. But it should be pretty easy. Arrow should carry us. Because that's pretty much one shot against most things. Her default damage is going to be 24. And while there are obviously things that will not kill, that kills most things in Arena. There are very few things that 24 damage will not kill. And she's only blocked by 6 mana and has a decent meat shield in front of her. And we have a backup armor gain if we truly need it. Let's see. Ogre's pointless to cast even if we feel like it. The only time we'd ever do it is if we're absolutely about to give them something amazing and we have to pass our turn. That is the only time we're going to cast them ever. Oh, you have so much stats that we can't even one-shot you. With that 20% bonus actually keeping it alive. Oh gosh, don't hit it like that. Don't hit it for a 9. Our most important troop. That glaive archer better not kill it. Okay, I need this brown so we can go get armor so it goes outside of kill range. Okay, it's out of kill range now. You shouldn't have enough damage. Actually, barely even had enough to begin with. I think you still had enough damage though, so. This Weaverns were like not even touching though. It's a good backup plan. It does 20 damage plus 2 poisons. Or, you know, 10 and 10 plus the 2 poisons on both of them. It's actually a pretty decent amount of damage for Arena. Outside of Arena, you'd pretty much never use it, except maybe with a Scorpius in early game. But in Arena, it's not that bad. So here's an instance where you might want to skip our turn. However, he also has the option to skip his turn. So, I don't know. I'm still going to go for it, though. And unfortunately, he skips his turn as well. I'm going to take a blue here. We don't have a drop to get the other thing. Of course, that is slightly blocked, though. But he's still meat shielding very well. Oh, I'll take brown. See if we can get a poke with that. Take that down. That will probably go clean up. We'll try for a green off the sky. We get it in this match. We do that. Go do a thing. We kill you in this match. There we go. Okay. So that worked out kind of good, I guess. It worked out in the end. We don't use that many colors right now. We only use 3 colors. But we use those colors pretty effectively. Also, it's normally better to draft whatever your strongest option is than trying to get color synergy. Color synergy can be okay, but it normally doesn't make too big of an impact. Also, I forget, do you get team bonuses in Arena if you do synergies for actual color? Like if you use 4 of the same color or something? It'd still be pretty bad because your common would have to be the same color. I actually am not 100% certain if team bonuses work. I feel like they wouldn't because they'd be kind of overpowered for how many stats they would give. Plus pets would have to apply to it, so I'm pretty sure they don't. Or if they do, they apply without the pet effect. I haven't done Arena for so long, I'm actually not 100% certain. I don't think they do, though. Seems like it'd be a little broken if it did. And if it did, it definitely wouldn't be without... It would definitely be without the pet bonus. Let's see. Because Arena is supposed to have, like, no extra bonuses or anything. In that regard. Alright, in this match, let's poke it with you and you're dead. I think the only outside bonus that applies is the 10 and 20% for the week, which is currently Mrs. Scales and Nagas. Yeah, I'm probably just going through all the rewards once today. Not sure if we're going to do it all this morning stream or split it between the 2. It depends how much bigger the categories get. If the next category moves to like 150, then yeah, we're probably not doing it all on stream because gosh, the last category is going to be like 250 or something similar. Or definitely finish through it at least once. And during weekend-long events, we'll probably finish through it like 2-3 times. Or something like that. Unless the interval is the same every single time. But if the interval just keeps getting higher and higher and higher, even when you do it the second time, I don't feel like it's going to be as worth it to do it multiple times. But if it resets all the way back, it might be worth doing it multiple times. Like, for example, if you go through and do it 5 times, you know, to get one of every reward, and then it reverts back to, oh, you only need 45 Valor to get the first reward, then it might be worth it. But if it's like, oh, you just completed all of them, you need now 300 Valor to go get this first reward, that's not worth it. That is very much not worth doing beyond the first time. Let's see, we'll take the blue over. Yeah, it's interesting to see how much Arena has changed. Because I haven't played Arena this much since, ever. No, we did a lot when the game first came out. Especially when the game mode first came out, because it was a lot more balanced. They actually used to do balance changes for Arena back in the day. Like, literally change up troops because they were too overpowered in Arena and whatnot. However, that has not happened for like 4 years now. The game is obviously very much not balanced around Arena in any way, shape, or form in the current state of the game. Let's see, we'll take that down. Get that blue mana out of the way so we can start getting our real mana. Even though it's a little bit of a delay, it's still worth it just for how much tanky that thing is. I'll get rid of that just so it doesn't get a cast off. It has a 2 attack reduction too, and we don't want it hitting our first slot. Not only would it make it possibly die, but obviously 2 less attack. Oh, he just moved the thing. Well, now our mana-up's blocked again. And our best tank is in last slot, which is the exact opposite of where you want him. Oh gosh. Well, at least we have 10 attack now. However, that is the most important troop to not die. And having it in first slot is obviously not good. At least it's not blocked on mana anymore, if nothing else. Which means we could probably even cast our Ogre at this point just for the mana accumulation. If we really want to. We haven't even cast this a single time. It doesn't double tap, unfortunately, but it still gets a poison. 10 damage poison. And obviously if there's 2 of them, it'll do 2 to 10 damage in poison. There's not one of them that stacks, though. And there's only 1 left. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, you don't get more offers beyond the 3rd. Oh, that's sad. And there we go, we got our shards. Let me guess. It requires 150 points for the next one. Ah, close. Not exactly, though. Ah, let's keep going. But yeah, I think we'll complete through 1 cycle. We'll keep doing the Valor event until we have, until we complete it through 1 whole time. So, as in 1 of every reward. We'll do that this morning. We'll do Valor until we have 1 of every reward, just so we can see how many points it requires for the next thing. So that sounds like a game plan. But yeah, this event's gonna not be that worth it, I don't feel. Like, the most you would do is 1 full cycle, most likely. But I want to see how much it costs going back into the first cycle to see if it completely resets it or if you have to keep doing it. Or, like, if it goes up in value of how many you need to do, or if it stays the same. Wait, what? It's more than 45? Whoa, 270 for the second round? No way is it that high. Yeah, it's not worth doing beyond the first cycle. Gosh, does that scale horribly. You'd be insane to do it more than 1 time. 1 time is worth it, though, because you get an orb at the end. Though it's still pretty time-consuming. It'll take like 2 or 3 hours, but you would get 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, all for free. You would get 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, 10 diamonds, 60 writs, which is like half a deed, and an orb. So that for like 2 hours isn't too bad. Though it might take closer to 3 hours. Someone's earlier said it takes about 3 hours. We've been streaming for an hour right now. And we're not even halfway through, and it scales up. So yeah, it probably is closer to 3 hours. It probably is close to 3 hours. Let's see. That's quite a lot, then. We might split it between the 2 streams. We'll see. We might get it all done this stream. It depends if we can get some better drafts. This draft is not good. We could always go for egg, but the problem is you don't know what you're going to get upcoming. I'll get the Reaver, I guess. If we happen to get a web, it's going to be super broken. A bunch of skulls or doom skulls. It's somewhat worth considering. Remove all brown gems, gain gold. There's a chance equal to gold to summon a mecha rat. Not really worth it. You're just going to make a bunch of useless rats. Okay, we're going to go for this and go all in crazy. Let's see. Oh, if only we had that gold boost ratio rat. This thing is going to be very broken for mana accumulation, so I'm going to grab it. Okay, what's our epic going to be? Any good ones? You do based on armor. Finessa. Without Empower and your other trait, you're going to be a lot less effective. And you're just not going to be that good because we don't need red. So the choice is between these two. This has armor boost ratio based on all armor in game. And even though it's 4-to-1, how much armor are we really going to have? Like 20, 30? Let's say 30. Or 32. That's 8? Math. Yeah, 8. So that means he's only hitting for 15 for like a 12 mana cost. I'd rather have Finessa just so we don't die. Plus it can hit for about an 8 or 9. And if we hit for at least a 9, we gain 8 life to all allies. So I think we pull the Finessa then. Okay. So you're our main carry. So we want to keep you as safe as possible. The Hound, we want casting quite a bit as well. I almost feel like sacrificing the Reaver then. Have Finessa up there. We actually will sacrifice you. Wait, do you have a chance to summon yourself? Oh yeah, you have a chance to summon yourself. Yeah, we'll do it like that then. And have the Chaos Hound trying to summon himself. We could always surround the Finessa too. But my concern is our Chaos Hound's going to kill it. Worst comes to worst, Raska Freeblood combined with Finessa can solo. So we'll probably go with that. We're actually going to be carried by Rashka Freeblood, oddly enough. He deals damage to an enemy that's only 8, but explodes 1 gem by guarantee. And it does an extra 1 per 5 gold. And we get 10 gold every time we cast him. So that means he gains 2 explosions after every cast. So he'll do 1 explosion, then 3, then 5, and so on and so forth. And also we can gain gold by other means. However, primarily we'll be gaining it from his ability. So we'll see how it goes. Also, hello, the Broken Jester. Welcome. Also, hello, the Fat Cat Theater. Welcome. Let's see. We'll take that over. Yeah, all has been pretty good right now. Just running through Arena a lot of times. So we already have some gold, so we're going to get like a triple explosion here. But yeah, look at how big Rashka carries. He'll do 3 explosion. Now he'll do 5 explosion. And we might need resummon off you. But this thing could just completely carry us. And then we throw you down just to go get a life gain. So we don't die. This can resummon or do a bunch of skull spam. And it looks like it wants a skull spam. We'll try it again. Got it. Then you go for you, and boom. Yeah, Rashka's going to solo us so hard. Rashka Freeblood. I'm pretty sure he can solo entire battles. He's by far our carry this time around. He needs a little bit gold to get rolling, but once he gets it, he's just going to be insane. He can actually board clear the entire board with Explosion. Once you reach max gold, you have 21 explosions with him. That's basically a Gargoltha for 11 mana. As a pick in a arena run, which is very solid, to say the least. I'll take that skull over, I guess. I'll take yellow. I need the HP. Blue and brown, the main things I need right now, so I will take that blue. So we need to get our gold rolling. Gosh, our first slot dies so easily. I kind of want to kill his Black Beast for the obvious reason of what we were doing earlier with Black Beast. We obviously don't want the inverse happening to us. The worst comes to worst, Valnessa can punish him for doing it. Wait. You're supposed to summon at, Did they change Arena? When did they change that? Before, all Arena summons were, supposed to be 15. It actually did it based on the magic now. That's pretty bad. Since when did they change that? It's supposed to be a level 15 summon. Alright, well, that's dead. Let's see. I'll take that over. Summons have always been level 15 base for Arena. And that everything would automatically come in at 15, regardless. Okay, we're in a bit of a weird situation. I'm actually going to do it onto his first slot, just so Black Beast never gets a chance to devour. Okay, this Miststalker is just absurdly broken now. Miststalker is a pretty good draft pick. He can solo an entire team, which is what he's trying to do with it right now with the AI. So he should be safe now. Black Beast has nothing to devour, which makes him a lot weaker. Because, oh, he does still get his skulls, though. But he can't gain any stats, so there we go. Rush got carried. Yeah, I've seen, or I haven't really seen much about it. I've seen a trailer for it. I also saw when I went to the eShop in Nintendo earlier. It was actually the second most sold game currently on it. It's even outselling Animal Crossing on Switch right now. Though most people who want Animal Crossing probably already got Animal Crossing by this point. The only thing it's not outselling on Switch eShop right now is oh, what's it called? The Mario 35th anniversary game with Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. That is the only game it is not outselling on Switch right now. It came out about a month ago. I might try it eventually. It's a roguelike, something. I forget what the other genre would be for it. But it's basically a roguelike. Essentially. You have boost ratio, don't you? Yes, you are biggest threat. The problem is the other guy doesn't hit you directly, so I'm probably going to hit his second slot. And the reason for this is I want to kill it. Problem, though, that just died to Death Mark, and that is not enough to kill. And I just got the kill on the most important troop in their entire team. Problem. We got a problem. Okay, we have reversed our problem. Reverse Uno card. Okay, we still have a problem. He can still one-shot us. What's a boost ratio? Buy blues? I should probably waste my turn to take blue. Otherwise he one-shots us. Okay, now all we have to do is avoid getting hit. We can let him hit us with one skull, and that is it. Otherwise we are dead. Okay, did we win? I believe that's enough damage. Yes, it is. There we go. What a weird battle. That one guy got a triple damage on her most important troop. Let's see. Oh, so hello, Black Rain. Hello, JF. But I haven't really looked into Hades yet. We might end up picking it up at some point. A lot of games I want to play right now. So many things on that list. Let's see. I will throw that down. The skull or not the skull? Okay, just wanted to summon, I guess. Whenever it says no target, that probably means it was going for summon. Or not probably, that's exactly what that means. Is it was trying to summon and there was no slot to summon in. It can mean different things for different abilities. Like, for example, if you're using Charm, it means nothing was adjacent, so it can't charm anything. Oh, good, we actually got full mana on the other guy. We'll go for that. We'll go for... Funness is not enough to kill. You know what? You have attack, so I'm actually going to target you. Because not only do we gain more life, we also do more damage. So win-win. We'll poke you, because the Explosion Watch should kill him. And a smash. And the explosion will kill you then. There we go. Okay, one more win. And then we need like 1 billion more wins. Let's see. What nerf do we even want here? We'll take the red. Oh wait, I don't need red. Hold up. Hold up. Wrong team. I'll take the green. Main thing we want to spam is our last slot. He's not blocked by anything. Even though he's all the way at the bottom there, he's not actually blocked by anything. To purple or not to purple, he gets a skull out of it. Do we have a way to pass our turn? Because I think I have to give him a skull, don't I? It looks like I do. I do need that mana, but I don't want to give him a skull, but I guess we have to in this situation. I guess we HP buff here. Let me do it on you because we gain 1 additional life to all allies. She has 3-to-1 boost ratio based on damage, so doing a 9 would help us compared to doing lower than that. That Death Mark better not kill our last slot. We could actually lose this battle if it does. Okay, killed our first slot, which is a lot less consequential. If that's the only thing that dies, that's perfectly fine. Biggest issue is if this thing goes down, and luckily it does not. I should probably go finish him out, just because he's going to be too high of a liability if he does cast again. If he actually Death Mark kills us, that is very bad. I'm going to commit to skulls here. Not sure if that was worth it, but it is what we did. Okay, I think it was worth it in the end. We'll just take some blue and we can solo just based on that. Just for safety's sake, we'll go for an HP gain. And I should kill. You're trying to level up hero class, so any event without your hero is terrible. Yeah, that's another factor too, which I almost forget about sometimes. Because obviously I've already maxed it out for a couple months now. Since I believe June, I believe we've had the max, so about 4 months now. But yeah, Arena does not give you any EXP towards your hero class. It does give you hero EXP towards your bigger level, but not specifically your hero class. It's one of the reasons why Treasure Hunt's also not really done. Treasure Hunt not only doesn't give you class XP, but it doesn't give you hero XP. Arena just doesn't give you class XP, but it still gives you hero XP. But if you're trying to get classes up, then that's bad. It's one of the other reasons why Arena doesn't tend to get done. All these are... Well, actually, that's not true. Pride Hunter is actually pretty good. It has silence. This used to be a lot better when there was a weapon in play. However, sometimes people will still put their good option up front. Let's see. Remove all blues. Deal 5 damage to an enemy's life and armor boosted by gems removed. This thing's actually not that bad. It's basically a true damage source that theoretically can have some physical damage with it. Its overall damage output's actually pretty solid. It removes all blues, which can be both a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what our team ultimately becomes. This is a better damage source, but Pride Hunter is safer. So I might go for Pride Hunter. What color difference do we have? Yeah, it's a 10 mana cost too. I'm going to go for Pride Hunter then. It's also 1 higher durability going with Pride Hunter. It has 17. Actually, it has like the same stats, but 1 extra armor for Pride Hunter. I'm going to go for Pride Hunter here. This is a safer option. War Elephant, what do you do again? Life, 2 magic to all allies below, 8 skulls. The fact that we have to use you almost in first slots makes it not as worth it. 11 true damage. 11 true damage. Or Death Mark. But 11 true damage. His durability's so low. I can't not take 11 true damage, though. Oh, wait. This might actually be good in Arena. If an enemy dies, gain an extra turn. Deal 8 damage to 2 weakest. It's not the greatest, and it's the same color as the other guy. Drain up to 10 mana from an enemy. Explode 1 gem for each mana drained. Compared to our options, I think that's actually our best choice. Emperina. We could try auto winning with Emperina. Do the Emperina. We could try summoning Queen Isabel. Though it might only summon at level 6 if they change how it works. Give 5 to a random skill on an ally boosted by my gold. Lose all my gold, explode 3 yellow. How are we going to gain gold, though? This is the problem. Like, that could be very broken, but how are we going to gain all that gold to make it broken? You'd almost be safer with Emperina at that point. They're all pretty bad. You know what? I'm going to risk doing this. It's going to be a really weird build. I'm pretty sure we should just repick immediately. But we're trying this. We're trying a very weird build. I actually want up front. Hey, this is probably the weirdest draft we've had all day. See what it does though. Broker of Greed has the potential to be very broken, but we don't have a gold gain to go with it, which makes him a lot weaker. Wait. His greed is working. Well, that's a glitch. His merchant trait is triggering despite the fact it shouldn't. This is arena. We're not allowed to have that trait here. I don't mind. We need it. We need the extra gold. I'll take whatever extra gold we can get. Okay, this should be very broken. As long as it doesn't go into magic. Or should I put it into something else? I almost want to use him as first slot, but it's too high of a liability. I'm not sure who I use it on. If we use it on himself, we want attack. If I use it on him, we want magic. Problem is, if we do it on himself and he does... Oh, wait, you can't do it yourself. Never mind. Okay, we gained attack. Yeah, that's broken. 40 attack. Now, if you could just go to first slot, that'd be great. Yeah, we need something else in first slot. I'm not sure what, but it needs to not be him. If we could just get not him in first slot, we should be okay. I'm not sure if we bother putting that in first slot. It has too high, low of a starting durability. I don't want to put my mana generator there. And Pride Hunter is just a weird one to have there. We don't really have a good one to put there is the only problem. What do we want here? We'll take that. There we go. This is such a weird team. We'll probably play it. Oh, I meant to change the order. Fail. You can change it between battles at any point you want. Completely forgot to, though. I might put my mana accumulator in first. And then this hard counter whatever they get mana on first. And then follow up with Broker of Greed once we have the gold. Broker of Greed is also almost dead, and he can't target himself, which is problematic. Based on his current dead position. Okay, now we gotta go in true damage with true damage. So we'll take that over. Take the other thing over. Go for a drain onto... I'm not sure what biggest threat is at this point. Oh, that's really bad. We can kill that before it does anything, though. Oh, that actually killed us. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's go change order. Blind Guardian. Red Cap. Yeah, we'll go with that order, I think. Bit of a weird order, but we can use our gold a bit later. I think this will work out, even though we already have a loss. This is what I meant to do the previous battle before we clicked confirm. Try for a red off the sky, didn't get it. We could double drop that to his skull, since we need the mana. That gives him skull, so I don't want to go for that, even though I need the mana. We can then take that over. We can then move that over. Take that, throw true damage poke onto you. You already got a kill there. I have like nothing really good to drain. Yeah, this team just might not work out. Broker of Greed's just too weird. And apparently bugged because it's not even supposed to give the other thing in it is. Okay, we're going to need a Broker of Greed now. Oh, there's an absurd attack. We might not get to use it though. Hey, we get to overkill 2 attack. Or 2 HP. Wonderful. You know what? I'm actually going to go for this because it's going to kill it anyways. And we'll try for a skull. We missed though. Look at our attack value getting all its value and doing nothing. Wonderful. Also, I don't even think it does anything if it gains magic either, does it? Because it doesn't have anything that boosts based on magic. And now Broker of Greed's going to do almost nothing if it casts. So we'll just hold him for now. Unless we need to pass our turn. Do we need a double poke before we even start doing damage to it? Didn't get red off the sky, but we can grab that. He'll do his thing, we'll do our thing. He'll kill, we'll anti-kill, and we're dead. Actually, we're not dead. We can actually still win this. You got this. 2 hits will do it. Just 1 ability and 1 skull, go. You can't gain mana for this duration. Also, if we can get a Doom Skull hit, that would actually kill as well. I'm not sure if he's going to give us setup, though, for it. Not even sure he can give us setup for it. So let's take a red for now. Actually, you can if you take that green right over there. Or that. I can't believe that actually won. See, that's what that 1 durability did. Imagine if we took the other thing and we didn't have that 1 extra durability. We just got carried by 1 durability. What do we take here? We don't have good options, so let's take some red for now. How many does 11 damage once, not twice? What do we need? We'll take a purple down there. We'll grab our blue over there, just to kind of do a move at this point. I might just have to pass my turn by trying to drain him. We're running very low on moves. Okay, so his first slot's definitely our drain target. We'll wait a turn though. We'll kill that out so he doesn't get resummoned. We'll drain you, of course. Kill it off the skulls. Doom Skulls are so broken in Arena. How much damage? They didn't used to be in Arena, of course. Why'd I take blue? Why'd I keep taking colors as if we need it? Team keeps changing so much. Losing track of what we actually need. Okay, 1 more poke will do it. Tried for it off the sky. Trying again off the sky that we got that time. Luckily off extra turn, otherwise that wouldn't have been ours. Okay, 2 more. Without losing. You got a Gargoyle in Arena? Nice. Yeah, Gargoyle should be pretty decent. Not the absolute best, but it's pretty high up there. The only big issue with it is anything that boosts based on stats doesn't get as much of an effect, even though they can still be pretty useful. That's because obviously stats are very low in Arena. Unless you have something that can arbitrarily buff it, like one of those super armor buffers that is not scaled at all for Arena, that and have something else that boosts based on armor in your team. Okay, so we're going to want to keep doing these true damage pokes. 11 damage at a time is pretty strong. Basically anything within kill range will just kill pretty easily. We do have a decent amount of gold too, so we can use Arbiter of Greed once we get his mana up, if we even need that to get to that point. And that 9 attack now is pretty solid. I guess we just poke you and go for 1 more and that'll be match. Just need to get his mana back up. Skull will also do it. Not for you. Wait, he hits first slot, doesn't he? Oh, he's dead. That's bad. You can't buff yourself either. That's also problematic. And if I do it to the other guy, he's gonna do something weird probably. Oh gosh, speaking of that. Well, I kind of have to go for it now. We got attack. We got some attack value. And now we got some HP. And hopefully that's enough to win. God denies Browns. There we go. And we win with a 43 attack hit. What a weird way to win. Okay, let's not lose this one. Yeah, most of the faction troops have pretty good boost ratios for Arena. Because they were never scaled for Arena. Oh wait, we have Skull. Wait, don't you do extra to yellow? Yeah, but you don't do it on Skull because you don't have your trait. That still kills us though. So I can't take my yellow I need. Actually, this one's safe now. Should I deny Bombot? He'll do 9 damage to my entire team, but he'll kill himself. Decisions. He might also kill my first slot. He gets 2 explosions. I'm actually gonna have to deny the Bombot. I can't let him getting that big of damage down. Just too much damage to let him do. Even though he gets a kill on himself automatically. We can go drain the other guy. I guess we'll do that just to make sure he can't really do much. We got lucky with skulls as well. We even have another drain raid to go. I'll go for the one shot on his armor tier guy because he basically does true damage. Basically does 7 damage, true damage. Because he tears through all the armor. However, we have 11 true damage, though it doesn't have armor tier attached, but doesn't really need it. So we'll do that and he dies. There we go. Easy. Oh, that was the last one we needed too. Perfect. Give us that 50 Valor. And... oh, he's got another reward. Next one is Ritz. So this was the event key one, right? Yep. So we got our 3 gem keys. Our 1,000 shards, which is 10 diamonds. Our 2 event keys. Next is 60 Ritz, which is probably the most enticing one. That and the orb. And then we have the orb. And then we're probably stopping. Might even stop a little bit before then. Because, yeah, gosh, Arena. You have a lot of value, so we're probably getting Dwarven Gate. Alchemist, if we get a good yellow, is probably worth it. I'm not sure if this cub will be worth it, so we're probably just going with Alchemist and hope we get a good yellow. That is not a good yellow. And that is very much not a good yellow. There's not even a yellow here. 6 damage to all enemies. There's an independent 25% chance to boost, boosted by brown gems to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. It's not horrible. The fact that you don't use yellow is though. Or we can go for a little bit of 7 true damage. Oh yeah, it has light splash as well, so it actually does like 2 damage to adjacent or 1. I'm not sure if that'd be 2 or 1. I forget if it rounds down or up. Okay, I'm probably just gonna go for this thing. Oh gosh. I guess we're spamming them off. It's the only yellow we have if we want to use it with Alchemist. And he gains 8 armor to all allies automatically. However, I think we're going with a really weird build. Okay, it's time. Hold up, we don't have any skull value if we do that, though. I'll see how it goes the first time. It might take too long, though. Because we're running with 1 damage source, but we're just running all the mana accumulation in the world. Wait, what do you boost it by? Brown gems. Yeah, we're not going to have any brown gems on the board. That's not happening. This is a very defensive team. But its damage output is questionable. I might as well ignore every single skull. Might be one of the only few benefits of this team. Is we could pretty much ignore them unless there's a Doom Skull, in which case we'll take it. Alchemist, go. Overkill mana. Then do it the other way around. And then go for a cast. What even is this team? And then repeat. What even is this team? Also, we rolled both the extra mana and the extra turn for that first cast. Also, once we get resummons, we get a bunch of Quasits. I didn't surge there. Trying to get to full mana before we cast this. We don't have yellow alignment. And I don't want to deny purple, which is our only yellow alignment now. I lied, we're denying purple. We gotta do something. Let's see. And now that leaves us with a really weird board for several turns. This is such a weird team. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it technically won. Will Apocalypse ever be its own kingdom? They were thinking about adding it to Cinder Mirage, but they never did. Not sure if that's in their plans at all. But they have mentioned in the past that they were considering it, but then they never did. Oh, I should have taken yellow to Doomskull there. Now he denied it. Now, neither of us can take it. All that for 1 mana. That is overly saturated with mana. I might try for Purple Sky. Didn't get it. Hey, we have attack value now. Well, we did. Oh, we have a problem now. He just got rid of my only way of doing damage. Well then. Quasits, go. Plan B. Bring out all the Quasits. And by all of them, I mean 1. Eliminate 3 from a random skill. HP, go. HP, go. Imagine actually killing that way. Oh, we hit attack. Imagine getting a kill off a 3 eliminate on HP. We might have to, but at this rate. Kill with a skull, there we go. This is such a weird team. The fact that this is working is pretty hilarious. Like, this team with, like, any other 2 troops here would be so ridiculously overpowered. Dwarven Gate with Alchemist. That combination could form some of the most broken arena teams in the entire game. And then we got a non-yellow into a yellow that's like a mana accumulator. That is just so pointless. It is hilariously bad. I kind of want to use that skull. So you know what? I'm going to do this. Just to get the skull value there. And I want the 90s reds for purple. Then we'll gamble our luck. Well, we got to let him have those skulls. I can't do anything with them. We then go for purple again. That one I can use, and I think we will. Good, we hit extra turn. What do I deny? To deny purple or not to deny purple. We'll go for it. Hopefully we'll clear enough board that it won't matter. That is not the case though. So let's take brown. Oh yeah, you're blocking brown, aren't you? That's problematic. Come on, I get more purple on the board. Perfect. Though we're not going to need it, doesn't look like. So we'll go for you again. And can we burst purple in any way, shape, or form? Doesn't even matter how. As long as we get some amount of purple. Do it on blue, go. There we go, perfect. And let's match. Arena's awful. It's definitely a unique mode. I'll give it that. My impressions on it is it's fun to do a little bit, but how much you would need to do it to effectively farm the Valor event is way, way ridiculously too much. Like, I don't think there's a single Valor event I'm going for more than 1 of each loot. It just has such a diminishing return that beyond that point, it just seems pointless, even for the weekend event. So whenever we get this event, we'll cycle through it once and then probably not touch it. But whenever it comes up, we will do it. Some people like Arena. Let's see. If nothing else, it makes you use teams you would never, ever use. It kind of reminds me of like those old suggestion videos that people would, or you know, when we had like the streams where we'd run like literally any teams in the past, and we'd run like the most useless of stuff and draft like random stuff and then use teams out of it. Kind of reminds me of that. Because you do a lot of teams and a lot of strategy you would never realistically use, ever. Because you'd have to be insane to bother running them. Let's see. But Arena forces you to use them. Like, when would you ever build this team? What situation would ever call for this exact team? Other than an arena run. Oh, why'd I do that? I should have just went for the thing. I guess it denied us him from doing a little bit extra damage, but still. Should just went for it, because he would have died regardless, because he was only at 1 HP left. Oh well. So take that over. Take the other one over. Do we have purple alignment, or do we just take a purple? I'm just going to take the brown then. It also fails at the full. So that being, that hazard she has no effect on anything, so we'll go for that. It would have an effect on its summon, but that doesn't matter right now. So it has no effect. I still can't believe this team is actually working. At least in an arena sense. Obviously, in any other situation, not so much. But hey, it's going flawless in arena. I'll take it. It's actually not too slow either. I was expecting this to be a bit slower. It's actually not that bad. Could be a bit quicker, but it's definitely not slow. Alignment is no worse. So let's take a purple, I guess. Let's go take another purple and hope it surges, and it does. We'll let him have that skull. We'll do our poke. We'll go do this onto yellow. We then go do this onto yellow. Or actually, the other one was on green. That one's on yellow. There we go. Get our mana right back up. Take that over. He's going to take skull purples. Do those matter at all? No, he doesn't even use purple, so that's fine. Do I have a cascade for that? It's double doom skull. I don't believe we do, so let's go for that. Then we do this, and now we get it. Actually, I guess we did have it, didn't we? Could have done that before doing the other thing. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We still got it. Though that would have been annoying if the AI got it. Though he wouldn't have, because he wouldn't have had a convert to do for it. Problem, we don't have an extra turn here. Though do we need an extra turn? I guess do this onto blue and we win next turn. Oh, or we got an extra turn somewhere I didn't see. And he's dead. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. Our skulls do 0 damage. I'm so used to in arena doing like a small poke. But, and it still does, obviously. But if you're using something that has 0 attack, it is obviously going to hit 0. I'm used to everything having like a small amount of attack value. Because in normal situations you would. Things with 0 attack actually do have an attack outside of arena. But inside arena, everything that has a 0 base attack value actually has a 0 base attack value because there's, you know, no extra stats. Like outside of arena, you'd still hit for like a ridiculously small number, but you'd still do a hit. But in arena, they literally have 0. Unless you give them attack through other means. There we go. Another set down. And we need, what is that then? 3 more arena runs? Or is that 2 more arena runs? Yeah, 3 more arena runs we would need to go and get that final reward. Or not the final reward, that's the second to last. Well, let's go get it then. Let's go do that. Let's go do 3 more arenas. And then we'll probably transition over to a different game. Probably Fall Guys. Fall Guys got, haven't streamed it for a couple days, but also Fall Guys got Sonic today. Which is kind of funny. We got the other wall. The other wall's not as good. Gain 6 armor boosted by undead allies and enemies. And other allies gain 5 attack and man. Oh, hold up. That 5 attack's actually useful. Hold up. That's actually good. Oh, and also that green one was basically a Rockworm. But I believe they have 1 higher mana cost, though. Let's see. What do we want next? This thing gains barrier, doesn't it? It gains armor and attack. Boosted by red. And gains barrier. That's super safe. That is super safe. Leprechaun is not as good in our this kind of situation. Because it has, like, no explosion. And we don't need the gold. So, hey, it's actually not meta for once. I'd actually consider getting Bone Binder then. Instead of Leprechaun. That awkward moment when Bone Binder is more meta than Leprechaun. Who would ever thought of the day? Bone Binder's actually more overpowered in Arena than Leprechaun. Leprechaun's actually complete trash in Arena. Unless you need the gold gain from him. Because his explosion is just so low. So, yeah, let's just go Bone Binder then. We're going to have attack gain too, so synergize perfectly into that. Moon Rabbit's going to be kind of useless too. Dispel an enemy, deals 7 damage, gain 4 magic, and enchant myself. Your first hit's going to be awful low. What do we need color-wise from this? Probably the brown. So even though he's just going to be a small poke, I think we cover him just to have another color. However, we can also take our pick based on what we want for a frontline tank. Also, theoretically, everything's going to be fed mana through to 5 to all allies. Well, we're using Summer Knight as a frontline tank. So I'm kind of considered getting the bear just to have it. Unless we want like an HP gain, but we're already going to have enough durability on our first slot to not need that ability. This thing has a spell, so at least it can hit their barrier. It also enchants itself, so once it gets going, it kind of keeps going. You know what? We're actually going to pull you. If it wasn't for that enchant, I probably wouldn't have. Okay, we put Summer Knight up front. We actually put Wall of Bones behind it so we can try tanking up our allies. We're not tanking up, but getting their attack up. The attack applies to everything but him, right? I should actually put Bone... Oh, but then you're blocked on purple. That's a bit of a weird situation. However, Bonebinder gets resummoned, so I think that works. And we get Arcanus' mana up initially through Wall of Bones, and then from his enchant. And once he's enchanted, he should carry us pretty well. He'll be our backup plan for winning. Okay, I think that's the game plan. Should work okay. Worst comes to worst, Summer Knight can solo everything. Barrier is very broken in many of these battles, and that is her mechanic. Is the barrier. I'll take a red and hope it surges, and we got it. So what's your boost ratio again? Destroy a row, gain based on red. Of course, there's like no red anywhere right now. Also because I just took it for her ability. Which is always kind of funny with boost ratio sometimes. Like, you got to take all their mana to go accumulate it, and it boost ratios off it, and then there's like nothing left. Yeah, she should be able to solo pretty easily. She's not as good as that one solo troop we had, but she'll still be able to get away with it. Okay, so we don't gain a durability gain like on this. Like, the other one had barrier. However, this one only durability gains itself, but it gives attack to all other allies. So worst comes to worst, well, plenty of attack options. If we could actually land them. They actually need to land. I feel like moving this thing. Oh, so we can hit for like 10 damage if we want to. Not sure if that was really worth it. But we did it. We'll let him hit on barrier, I guess. And then we can start getting this ability up and start going crazy, because now he gains enchant. And from here, we will passively gain mana. And he can just start poking into poke into poke. Oh, that is not the area I meant to do that in. Whoops. So it's not going to matter much. But yeah, she's going to solo carry this pretty much the entire time. She might be a little slow, but she will tank very well. And speaking of slow, this thing will also keep poking. Oh gosh, there's not enough damage. However, we can go destroy it off of one single skull now. Too bad you don't have enchant either. Barrier plus enchant would have been nice. Let's take the red. All I have to do is hit a single skull and that will kill. Here, have a skull. And one more turn and we'll have enough damage off the other guy, I believe, to kill. It might actually be a little short. Also, could we get a skull? Oh, well, we don't have that anymore. Option has been denied and he's dead. Yeah, it seems like we're going to carry just entirely off our first slot. Let me actually rework this slightly. I actually want to run you in last. I want to run you in second. And you'll get your mana regardless off of green. Because I want to get Arcanus up so we can start getting his damage up just so we don't have to wait as long for a win. But we have two main win conditions. We can have Arcanus become broken, or we can have Summer Knight become broken. Though Summer Knight's always going to have to become broken every single time because we need her durability. But this will help speed it up once we get his mana going. But yeah, Summer Knight can solo. Summer Knight seems to be one of those drafts where you pretty much auto-win if you take it. It's not like 100% auto-win, but it's pretty high up there. You'd have to be careful with Entangles, though. She can't gain stats during that. Well, she can't gain attacks. She can still gain armor and barrier, though. So we'll take that. He doesn't give us a skull, so we'll take that off of Sky. That will kill him, too, because of Doom Skull as well. which is nice. Once we get his first enchant, he should just snowball like crazy if they don't have Dispel, and he doesn't currently have Dispel. So if we could just get a little more mana on him by taking a purple, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay, and now we should just snowball like crazy. So all we have to do is just throw a poke, and now he will just slowly start becoming absurdly broken. Very slowly, but he will get there. One turn at a time. He will become broken. Oh no, our Summer Knight died. Broken troop, carry us. You're our only hope. Stop trying to die. I kind of want to deny his red, but this chance we die is high. Good, we didn't die. Here, have a poke before you die. Just in case. Oh yeah, it's matched because it's really high 10 base attack. Feels weird seeing epics in Arena. Things that you would never have drafted in the past are now draftable. Let's see. But yeah, generally anything that gains barrier is going to be very broken in Arena. Also, anything that gains both HP plus attack or armor plus attack off a boost ratio is very strong. Dragatar, Summer Knight, what was that one trip we had earlier? There's at least like a few dozen options. Trent. Anything that has that based on boost ratio are very broken in Arena. Because they can infinitely gain durability while infinitely gaining attack, while doing it off a boost ratio that scales them quicker than most other things in Arena. They can still lose though, obviously. But they're generally some of the safer options in the game for Arena. That and big boost ratios. Okay, this thing has a summon, however, we're probably just going to completely waste the summon if we go for it. Because obviously Summer Knight we ideally want to not die. Alright, we can actually clean that up with the thingy then. Or that. Well, I guess that works too. That's not the thingy I was referring to. But we'll poke with that. That poke was the thingy I was referring to, but there we go. Draconian Monk is 4 times barrier, potentially. He doesn't do any damage, though, but he has a decent amount of mana accumulation and decent amount of border control and potential for 4 times barrier. Like right here, if we casted him right here, we gain a barrier because it would hit at least 4 yellows. If you hit 4 yellows with him, he'll barrier your entire team. It's a little bit annoying to use, though. It's also pretty time-consuming to use for how long you have to do to figure out his most optimal location. There's a lot of strategy to use for him. Out of almost any troop in the game, his ability takes pretty much the longest amount of time to cast if you want to cast it properly. Especially in more dire situations where you need it. You normally want to prioritize your damage sources, though, if you can. But a good tank is normally pretty good. It's one of the reasons why Ogre and Dwarven Gate are so good as a first draft. Because they guarantee your tankiness, so you can go for other options. In the case of Dwarven Gate, even guarantees your mana accumulation. Let's see. I want to try killing it. So much so, I'm actually going to hit that Doom Skull. I don't want him casting, just in case. Too risky. Okay, let's go get this guy's enchant going. Still haven't done that yet. Also brings it to 11 HP, which is the exact amount of damage we need to go kill. So let's go get a boost ratio and try getting Sky Skull. Didn't get it. Good thing that for 5 times it doesn't really matter since we didn't really need it. Mana. We don't have a Skull follow-up here, unfortunately. Though it is also not really going to matter too much. Oh gosh, that thing gave it 5 HP. That's not nice. I can't kill it now. However, we can kill that now. So go for a poke. I'll take that, I guess. What's our best way to try to get a kill here? I'm actually going to try for purple there. And he's dead. Okay, one more win with this team, which should be pretty easy. And then we got 2 more arena runs until we have our deeds. Or I should say writs, which is almost a deed. I gave him so much yellow there. Luckily, he doesn't use it. We need durability right now. Let's go grab that. I'll take the red. I'll open the yellow here. Probably should have done that the other way around. Not too big a deal though. Throw a poke. Let him do his thing. Luckily, he entangled something that is completely pointless. Which is good for us. We'll take the skull down there. Grab our red. Take a... yeah, I'm actually going to go for that yellow. Suggested move is actually not horrible for once. Go figure. Alright, he's almost rolling. We need another purple for that, though. Oh, I was going to take that. That would have been a nice red to purple. Okay, we could just kill it off her ability. We just have to hit one single skull. Oh, not now, though. Oh, we still can take it for an extra turn. And we can still do the next turn, the one whole damage poke thing. So we'll do this. That'll kill him. But then go finally get this thing enchanted. She's silent, so we can't even bother with that ability anyways. Try getting alignment there, and we do. And one more skull will kill. Unfortunately, we don't have an option for it. Maybe we can bait him into moving it into an option. Perfect, and he's dead. And luckily, he doesn't have dodge in this game mode. Hello, Scout. Hello, Drex. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Marilith would probably tear apart this game mode, especially with 20% this week. Because she does have 20% bonus. Yep, 2 more, and we'll have our deeds. Nice. All right, let's go do them. 2 more arena runs. And then we'll do more tonight. But I think that's all the arena I can handle for one stream once we get those 2 arena runs in. We'll go Rockworm. Rockworm can solo if he gets lucky enough. Paladin with an armor gain would be the most broken thing ever for one-shotting. Problem is, what if we don't draft it armor gain? But color-wise, it works pretty good, so we'll draft it for now. This looks like we're going to have to repick. Deals 6 damage to 6 random enemies. That is very broken in arena. That's 36 damage. Almost in split damage in a sense. I'll take that, thank you. We didn't get our armor gain, unfortunately. But we might not need it. If this thing is damaged, you can give all allies barrier. Problem is trying to get this thing into a damaged state. I think that's worth it, though. So put you in first slot. Put Rockworm in last as a backup. Oh, you're going to be blocked on brown, though. I gotta have to do it. And Paladin will kind of keep safe in the back. I'll keep that as a backup, just in case they have a back-hitting troop so you don't lose armor. Yeah, Paladin will hit for 14 without an armor gain if it doesn't get hit. And we have Barrier to kind of help with it. This is a really weird draft. We might have to repick. If we can get quick starts, this team should be good. Otherwise, it's rather sketchy. Also, this thing needs to be damaged to really fully utilize it. Oh gosh, Lesher, don't get hit. They're like our whole carry. Gosh, Lesher is going to be so ridiculously broken in arena. Its base damage is just so high. Okay, you're damaged now. So we do that. We can barrier on everything. Then Lesher carries, and then we're done. Easy. Okay, this might work. This might work. All you have to do is get hit the first slot damage. You barrier your entire team, which is very powerful in arena, being able to do a 4 times barrier. And then you destroy everything with Lesher. Lesher is so broken in arena. That's 36 damage. And while it's not technically split damage, it theoretically is with how it's distributed. It's like a split damage that can't be countered by Submerge, which is actually insanely powerful. Unfortunately, didn't hit skull there. So does armor count as damage, or does it have to be HP damage? I'm actually not 100% certain with that troop, because it was never applicable for when he was used in the past. But it is a bit applicable for now. Well, it's definitely damaged now, so if we can get its ability up, we know for sure it'll work. Gosh, Lesher is broken. So many things are broken in Arena, given that it's not balanced based on it. But that is hilariously broken. Alright, let's go get barrier. Up or not. No barrier for you. Let me go get rid of Dragatar just so we don't have to deal with it, just in case. I'll take some more yellow. Nothing else. Paladin can one-shot pretty much everything he has left. That thing will poke us. Oh gosh, he actually got Devour off of that. You've got to be kidding me. That's very problematic. He actually landed Devour on 20%. Rockworm solo, go. If he hits double 20%, we actually lose. Good, he didn't hit it twice. Could you imagine? That would have been the most auto-lost of the stream if he actually hit 220%. Still not too late. Oh, wait, we won. Paladin, perfect. Almost took Skull, which would have been a very bad idea because we already won. You know for sure if we took that Skull, he would have gotten Devour. He stopped at the event key drop. We're going for all rewards once. However, I'm not cycling over them again because of how much you have to play just to go get the rewards again. Also, I haven't checked the forum discussion related to the patch or the game mode, which is technically part of the patch. I'll take this. We'll deliberately get damaged here. I still haven't tested to see if armor damage counts, though. Oh, wait, he didn't damage us. Never mind. Oh, no, don't hit Paladin. Okay, well, Paladin has, like, 0 damage now. This thing's actually pretty strong, Angry Mob. At least in the context of Arena. Mostly because of that burn. Okay, that will do 0 damage when we get around to it. I think it does 4. Yeah, it does 4 damage. So does this barrier without the thing? Let's find out. No, it has to be HP damage. That's what I thought. I didn't know for sure, though. Well, now we do. He specifically has to be damaged on HP for it to count to barrier all allies. Oh, he is now. So give me that barrier. And unfortunately, because Paladin got hit, this is not enough to kill now. So I might as well just get him up again. Not only is that re-barrier, but it's also the win. So I guess the re-barrier doesn't really matter. But it'll be the win. Green and brown also wins if it surges. Oh, wait. Not if it's in that. Never mind. Oh, no. He got another Angry Mob. Leshy. We need your ability. Also, I need a re-barrier. Paladin, you're so close. I can bring him to 1 HP. Problem with that, though. That's not dead. Give me a skull already. Or anything. There we go. Well, Paladin was pretty much useless once he got hit. We don't have an armor gain. There's no way to draft one that time. Feels so weird playing Arena again. It's been so long. Alright, we got Leshy. Might as well spam it right now. It's almost going to be matched. He has such a low durability. One more Leshy, he's already dead. That's enough for a poke. Oh, it was. It was! Until he died. But yeah, Rashkar Freeblood's a pretty free win. That thing he had in last slot. Obviously, we won so quick that he couldn't counter win. But under human control, it's a lot safer. I almost need to compile every troop that's auto-win in Arena. Or, you know, not like literally auto-win, but generally so good in Arena that you pretty much win if you draft it. Regardless of what your other troops are. Like, things so strong that they can solo Arena, essentially. Or such a good effect that they can help you solo Arena with whatever. Like, Dwarven Keat can't solo arena, but it can make the rest of your team solo arena, regardless of what it is, pretty much. That doesn't give us barrier, but I want it for the hit, just to kill it out. I'll keep taking Leshy mana and everything else. Nothing else we can re-barrier soon. I hate that he's being blocked, but I can't really help it because we need it for the tank. He's blocked on brown because of the tank. I could try for a Skull for Sky, but it gives him a Skull, so probably not worth it for the chance. Everything on the board looks awful, so let's take that. Gotta get our green. That died. But Leshy to full mana wins, and that's match. It's over. Give me my Leshy. Leshy is such ridiculous damage in Arena. Its base value is so high, and it wasn't scaled with that in mind. There we go. And there's our 3 loots. So we still have 1 more I want to go get. And there's technically 5 loots total until it cycles back around. But let's go do 1 more arena run. And that'll be the last arena run of the stream. Though we will be doing more tonight for it. Oh yeah, let me go hand out a code right now. Hey, we got the same recruits earlier, I think. I will go for Rockworm this time instead of Goblin. Etten has a boost ratio for attack, but it's very small. Stargazer does too, but it's even smaller. They're all pretty bad. I might just need to repick this draft. Let's see. Do we gamble 25% Devour? Let's see, what's our final troop? Ah, we got Shade of Karandera. Deal 9 damage to an enemy boosted by Doom Skulls. Conjure Doomstorm. No. Chance we even have a Doom Skull on the board is like going to be 1. That's going to be like 14 damage, if that. Hold up. There's our win. We got an auto win right there. Double check the other guy. Give me that auto win. He's not even blocked by anything. We can put him in 3rd and he's still not blocked by anything. Though I'm actually going to block him. I want to go Devour. It's only going to be a temporary block. Oh yeah, we can actually make this team work. It seemed like initially like it wasn't that good of a draft, but then it became ridiculously overpowered the second we got our epic. So we have 2 win conditions. We have Devour them to death, or we have boost ratio them to death, both of which are exceedingly strong. So this we could try for a random Devour, and we failed. Also, Stun and Curse means nothing in this game mode because nothing has traits, so Stun and Curse literally does nothing. But destroy a column and deal 9 splash damage to a random enemy, boosted by blue. It's going to be very strong. It can even triple kill in some situations. Obviously, it only got a single kill there, but it almost killed the other 2. So yeah, my first thought's kind of useless, unless it gets Devour. It's boosted based on kills, though, so currently it's at a 35% chance. The first cast was at 25%. So at least its percent chance to kill is quite a bit better now. So we'll go for it and try it. Got it, and it's match. Like, he gets 1 Devour, he'll be absurd, but problem is getting that first Devour. So I have 2 different win conditions. Oh yeah, sorry. Curse actually isn't useless. I lied. Curse has Dispel attached to it. So it'll get rid of Bless. It'll get rid of any enchants, barrier. So yeah, never mind. It's not completely useless. So it's very situational. But yes, Curse does have Dispel attached to it. The Stun is useless, however. But the Curse actually is still useful. Oh, we definitely need to focus on yellows. Yellows is probably one of our most important colors. That and Surging on blue. We'll take another blue just for safety's sake here. Try for Devour onto you. And we fail. We'll go for a little bit of a poke here and try for blue off a Cascade. Skull works too. Random skull from nowhere. I'll take it. I'll take it right over there. Get a not search. Wait, what's that search? I couldn't tell. Get our blue that we need. Take it. Oh no, I want that skull. Aw. Problem is, this team is really bad against damage. Pretty much any damage. Just damage, period. Any amount of damage. We have really low durability on this team. Like, once we start taking damage, everything dies. Also, where's that curse when we need it? However, does it do... What order does it do the skull? Okay, the skull triggers first, so you can actually do it to one-shot through barrier. Because the skull triggers and then does its base damage. So you can get rid of barrier with the 1 skull and then do its base damage, which works out pretty well. Medals don't work in arena. Yes, medals do not work in arena. That is correct. The only thing that works in arena that gives you any amount of extra stats are the 10% bonuses for the weekly bonuses, which is Mrs. Scales and Nagas this current week right now. So all Nagas and all Nagas and all Mrs. Scales have 10% bonus this week for arena. But aside from that, nothing else is bonus. No other bonuses in the entire game work. We'll go for this. Should be a pretty big hit. Unfortunately, splashing away that didn't hit a third enemy. We'll go for a Devour on you. Wait, what? Oh, the Devour's random. Okay, I was gonna say, that was definitely not what we targeted. But the Devour's random, that's why I targeted that seemingly weird opponent. The Curse Stun is targeted, but the Devour itself is random. Oh, so this guy's carrying is pretty good. I was not expecting him to get as much Devours as he has. But it does increase by 5% per kill. So by the time we have like 2 kills, it's up to 35%, which is basically a 1 in 3 chance. What do we want here? We'll take a blue. Probably try to take another blue. Blue and yellow. Blue, yellow, brown probably are 3 most highest priority colors with this team. Try to Devour on you. Didn't get it, of course. Probably shouldn't try doing that so early just because we need the more consistent damage from him and not block his mana. Because right now when we take blue, we are blocked. Yellow goes to him directly, luckily. I'll take that skull because it's so much damage. I'll take that skull because it kills. It's going to remove my yellow, which is one of our most important colors, unfortunately. We'll go for a big splash here. We can only get 2, but it's still worth it. So we'll go for that. Fortunately, it did most of its damage to the thing that was already going to die. To almost anything, but it's not really going to matter because that's enough true damage to kill. Should have done that the previous thing. And it's already dead. Easy. Okay, one more. Oh wait, do kingdom bonuses and troop bonuses work? I never actually tested it. I don't think the pet does. The pet definitely wouldn't. But the base value of the bonus might. Without any of the extra bonuses on top. Like from pets or from kingdom upgrades and stuff like that. But the base value of it might still happen. It's not that many stats, but yeah, you're right. I haven't actually drafted a team that has had that bonus yet. But it might still work. Just haven't had a team to utilize it yet. It's very rare that you would get a lot from the same type. Because you would either need to have 2 from a kingdom. 2 or more from a kingdom. 3 or more of a single type. Or 4 of the same color. Or the only conditions in which it works. Also, we might actually lose this battle. Do I let it poke us? No, that's enough damage that it kills. Let me just go finish out its last slot. Nothing kills itself out, though they gave it attack buff to the other 2. Which is concerning. I need this yellow. Okay, we got Rockworm. Worst comes to worst, we can solo Rockworm the entire battle. That is definitely not how we'd want to win. But it is a win condition. Okay, we gain only half mana, so I need a yellow surge just to have full mana here. Okay, this is problematic. We don't even use green either. Luckily, he doesn't either. So this will kill one of them. Ideally, it'll kill his first slot. If it does, we have a chance of winning. If it doesn't, we don't. Luckily, it did, so he's still in this. I need to get on Disease, though. Disease is actually very problematic right now. Well, he just won. Rockworm kills it. Rockworm winning an arena. Classic. That's like the classic win strategy right there. Draft Rockworm auto win. He was the original auto win arena draft. And there we go. Another Valor event, or another Valor thingy down. And now the last reward we have is this orb. And for this, I would have to run 4 more arena runs. Do we do it now or do we do it later? I might run another 1 or 2 now or something. Not sure if I'll run all 4 now. Let's go do 1 more, I guess. We'll do 1 more arena for now. All of this is bad. I might just have to repick. We'll try playing out. We'll see. Wait, what do you do again? Not worth it. We'll go for Goblin. You have attacking, don't you? Oh, it's only to rogues, though. You are actually not horrible. Hobgoblin. I remember when you were meta. Oddly enough, you're not even meta in arena, though. Drain all mana from an enemy, or steal 5 attack, or silence. Life and magic, double if they're divine. You're not divine, no. All these are bad. They are all bad. You could always use this as first slot just for its 9 attack value, though. Use them as a meat shield. Ooh, Destructobot. Destructobot can one-shot. And he can hit for 14. And you, we don't have a gold gain for you. Let's go Destructobot. We can maybe make this work. Cover every color but brown. I still want to run you as a tank. And we put you there. We gotta block our mana generator some though, but I think this works kind of. Bit of a weird team, but I think we might be able to cheese it. Yeah, chance to self-destruct, but it has so much damage that I think it's worth it. Because it'll one-shot if it hits its 50% chance to do triple. That'll one-shot pretty much everything. Also, keep in mind, you can find gnomes here. It's actually the first gnome we found. But gnomes do appear in arena. It might not seem like it because how slow arena is now, but they do appear in arena nonetheless. That hasn't changed. Also, one other interesting property of them is you can actually find pet gnomes as well. Pet gnomes do appear in arena. It's the only place other than PvP where they appear. Okay, where do we throw our goblin poke at? Is the question. I guess we put on a gnome just to try to pressure it. I'm actually going to go for green because I don't want it escaping. Just in case. I'll take a red over. Destructobot should one-shot most of the time. Yep, there we go. And he's dead. Hey, that was a pretty smooth first battle, even though our team is rather weird right now and we only got 4,000 gold from the gnome. All your gnomes run away. That's not necessarily a bad thing because it makes the battle easier to win, if nothing else, if they run away nearly immediately. It's one of the few situations where a gnome running away isn't necessarily bad. Obviously, it's still bad because you lose the loot, but it's not bad in the sense that it actually makes the arena run easier. I'll take red. I need to start stacking a instant free kill. It's only 50% chance that's a free kill. I'll do this just to make sure first slot dies. I don't want him resummoning at any point. Oh gosh, the barrier. Also, he has so much durability, I can't even one-shot him now. All that resummon is very annoying. His whole team is just resummon at this point. Okay, I gotta kill the Dwarven Gate. Oh gosh, we killed ourselves too. I could have taken green. Whoops. Could have taken green for free with that. I'll try for blue sky off of it since we didn't take it the previous turn. We gotta kill this Dwarven Gate as immediately as possible. It can't survive longer than it already has. It's just gonna tank them up too much. It's a bit of a waste. I'm actually not gonna go for it. Oh no, I gave him a free skull. No, I should have went for it. Oh gosh. We might have lost. We don't have resummon or anything to deal with this. Gosh, this base damage is so good. Gosh, this thing is just so broken now. Ever since they gave it that base damage buff. That thing is so broken in arena. Outside of arena, not so much. Inside arena, yes. Also, Thrall has like 0 destroys in arena. So he's pretty underwhelming. And he also hits himself for 2 damage. And we're dead. We got destroyed by summons. And technically by the self-destruct. I think we might just retire this team. Actually, you know what? We'll play it out. Even though we already have 1 loss, we don't actually need 50 points to get the final thingy. Oh, wait, yes, we do. I forgot. We already got the other one. Maybe we should have retired it then. This draft is pretty bad. But you can't help it sometimes. You just get bad stuff sometimes. I'll take that for now. I'd still be able to make it work, though. Main reason we lost that was due to summon spam. More so than our team. Though our team was still a factor in us losing. It was more so the team he had. Rather than the team that we had. That caused that loss. Also, I almost was like thinking, oh yeah, he's gonna revive. He actually can't. Oh no, we didn't hit double. That's the first time we didn't hit double. We have like a 50% chance of instant dying and a 50% chance seemingly of doubling the damage. Seems to be what it's coming down to. Okay, do we try forward again? Yes, and hope it doesn't die. Of course it does. Why would it not? There we go. Still a win. A win's a win. Oh yeah, I was gonna hand out a code. Let me still do that. Hold up. Oh, I don't have Discord open. It's gonna be a little while. Come on, slow computer, you got this. I gotta wait till the second computer gets set up. That would explain why I didn't get it out. Discord's not even open. What do we want? Take a green for now. Throw a... I'm not sure which one we want to go for here. I'll take a blue for now, actually. I'm gonna poke you just so we can get the kill. Oh wait, that's not enough to bring you into kill range. No! Oh, it would be if we had a skull there. The prior, not now. Let's see. Okay, Discord's already up. Hey, it loaded pretty quick today, for once. Let's go through that on you. I haven't used his ability a single time. There's just not much of a need to. I'm mostly using him for his base stats. More so than anything. Okay, let me go get that code. Kafka, where's your codes? Where be the codes? Okay, I believe this is the code. Here you guys go. Actually, well, let me check it first. Give me a few seconds, and I will get you guys the code for some free loots. Probably more than you might get from the arena event. No, well, it depends how much of the arena event you do. But the first reward is gem keys, so this is technically gem keys on top of those gem keys. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code you use on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, or simply open up that link in a new tab. Give same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left corner is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with VPB. And give same reward as always, as I mentioned: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. With the main loot being the 1 gem key. And it only works on PC mobile version of the game. Okay, I'll take that down. I'll take that down. What else? Move that over. Throw a poke onto you. And you're dead. Okay, 2 more wins without getting a loss. Let's do it. And this will probably be the last arena run we do to stream, because I'm not sure how much more arena I can take. And we'll do more tonight. But we've been arenaing for like 2.5 hours now. I feel like 2 hours is the limit. Let's see. So it looks like it takes closer to 2.5 to 3 hours to do the event. Someone said 3 hours earlier. We're on track for about the same, because I believe we would need 3 more arena runs after this arena run to finish it. So yeah, it looks like it takes about 3 hours to finish all rewards. So that seems pretty accurate. On average, it would probably take someone 3 hours. Could be quicker, could take longer. Depends on drafts and other factors, but it does seem like it'll average to about 3 hours to complete the event. Who do I want to kill? Probably you, because you have summon. Oh good, it actually did damage while killing himself this time. Success. Yeah, well, I'll be splitting it to 2 streams. We're doing it now, and we're doing another one at our normal time, as we do every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just figured we'd do an earlier day stream today because, obviously, this is new content. And normally we like to for stuff like that. Normally when a patch comes out, we do it at night, though, instead of in the morning, just because it comes out during the night. Because whenever a patch launches, it's actually exactly during our stream. So it's kind of convenient. Because normally whenever a patch goes up, it starts at like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is the exact time we normally stream. So it's kind of convenient, given that every patch that ever happens these days is pretty much the exact time that we're actually streaming. We could actually lose this if we're not careful. This is concerning. This thing also doesn't double poke if there's only one left, if I'm not mistaken. So we need 2 skulls before he does even like 1. Because yeah, he has a pretty big boost ratio. We couldn't get the goblin down in time, unfortunately. This is rather concerning. Good, he gives us that though. So one more. Oh no, we lost. No. Rippity. That was a pretty bad draft though, to be fair. Oh, now we have a really weird Valor amount with the 18 there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, once we go back to the beginning, it's someone said we need like 270, I think, earlier. But yeah, it's definitely not worth it beyond that point. Once you claim this orb, I wouldn't bother going further. Because then you need 270 for 3 gem keys, and then you'll need like something else for whatever. It'll probably be like over 300 for the next one. It just doesn't seem worth it beyond the orb. You pretty much just go for all rewards once and then just stop, because it's just probably not going to be worth it. But hey, 60 writs is 60 writs. That's half a deed. 3 gem keys. So basically for 3 hours, which would end up giving you 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, 1,000 shards, which is basically 10 diamonds, half a deed, and a random orb. Is that really that worth it? Barely. Also, here's the redeem code from earlier. I don't know. That's kind of okay. It's not insanely good loot for how much time it takes. That's like 3 hours. Like, that's longer than bounty in the current state of the game. Though bounty costs a lot to do to full completion. But, yeah, it's not the greatest of rewards for how much time it takes. And the amount of time it would take to run through it a second time just is way too absurd. We're talking like, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure anyone has done it by now. It probably takes over 12 hours to do it a second time. So like 15 hours total or something. I'm not sure. But it takes some kind of absurd amount of time if you keep scaling upwards. So there's no point really cycling through it once. Unless you want to go to a certain milestone. But even then, the best 2 milestones are all the way at the end. It's Ritz at second to last and Orb at final. Like, those are the main rewards. I guess some people might want it for the 10 diamonds, but 10 diamonds is pretty small. You can get that just by waiting a day. You can get 20 of them. Let's see. What you use writs for is Imperial Deeds. You save your writs and then craft Imperial Deeds from them. That is currently the best use of deeds. You might at some point need them for colors, but as it currently stands, they are most effective based on the ratio of color deeds and book of deeds and Imperials in the game. It is actually best to use your writs for Imperials. The only problem with that is 1,000 writs is required per Imperial. So 60 writs is basically one... What's the math on that? What's 1,000 divided by 60? Let's see. Or sorry, I need to do that the other way around. So what am I doing? 60 divided by 1,000, I mean. So it is 6%. It is 6% of a... or sorry, wait, that's not right. It's 1/17th. Yeah, that's right. 1/17th of a total that you need for it. Gosh, it's so small. Such a ridiculously small amount. But anyways, anyone have any other questions on how to play Arena or anything else that you want me to go over? I'll be doing it again tonight, probably for at least until we get to Orb, obviously. Maybe a little bit longer, we'll see, but at minimum until we get to Orb. And we'll be doing our normal stuff, probably doing some more lore event, other stuff like that. I don't think we had anything good on Adventure Board today, did we? No, it's a little bit of gems. But we will cover a guide for it before the weekend-long event of it. We're not sure if the weekend-long event will be scaled differently, but I will do a guide right before it goes up. I'll probably do it and have it launch on Friday. It's the Friday before Halloween, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I'm not mistaken, it is the 30th that the event starts, which is 3 Fridays from now. Not this week's Friday, not next week's Friday, but the other Friday. Basically the Friday right before Halloween. So we'll cover a guide on that day just to kind of how to do it. Because obviously that will be the weekend-long event, so more people will be doing it that day. I don't feel like too many people will do it this day because it's like in the middle of the week, and it takes like 3 hours at minimum, seemingly, to complete through. So we'll cover the guide for the other one. But if anyone has any other questions now, do let me know. Or tonight, we can also answer them. But of course, if you're here now, might as well do it now. Not saying hello. Hello, Kelly. Sorry, did I miss some hellos? Hello, Kelly. Hello, Larry. Who have I not said hello to? Hello, William. Hello, Rova. Hello, Thomas. We've just had so many people cycle through the stream today, since we've been getting quite a few views. I've been missing so many. Hello, Bobs. Who else needs a hello? Oh, gosh. Chris Border has the scaling. It goes 45, 90, 135, 180, 225, 270, 315. What are these numbers? Those are some absurd numbers. What were they thinking when they scaled it like that? Is that actually how it scales the entire time? Like, confirmed? Well, I assume so, because the, I know for sure everything up to 270 is correct. That is absurd if that's actually the scaling for it. There's no point in going beyond the first one. At absolute most, you would go up 2. Like, you know, cycle through the rewards twice. But beyond that, gosh, that's so bad, the scaling on that. Even if it was just the first set over and over again, that scaling's still pretty bad. 3 hours just for that loot is, it's kind of worth it, but barely. Like, doing it through once is to get some arena in. It is slightly off. 315 plus 45 is 360. Supplement is correct. That doesn't matter. It's still absurd. Yeah, it's a lot of work for so little. I would not advise doing it more than one cycle. Anything beyond that, just so horrifically bad. Even the first cycle is barely worth it. But the main reason I would feel like it's worth it is because orb. Yeah, no problem, Chris Border. But regardless, yeah, the rest doesn't even matter. All we need to know is it's not worth doing beyond the first set. Just do the first set and be done with it. And everything beyond that's not really worth it. You do still get the normal arena reward loot, though, if nothing else. So there's that. But obviously the main reward in that is souls and trophies. And to many people, you don't really need souls and trophies. Trophies are useless, and souls can be somewhat useless depending on what point in the game you're in. Yeah, so much better just to grind medals. But yeah, we'll do it once every single time the event comes around. However, we won't be doing it more than once whenever it does come around. And I don't really advise anyone to do it more than once. It's just not worth it. Even once is questionable, but I'll still be doing it at least once, just for the rewards. Because you normally have a weekend event for it. So you have to keep in mind, all you'd have to do is arena for 1 hour over the course of 3 days. And you'll get it done whenever there's an event for it. So that's not that bad. And whenever it comes around, we'll probably do it the Friday of. So we'll do it all on that Friday, or maybe split it between the stream or something. So we do it in like the morning stream and then the night. Kind of like how we're doing today, where we do it basically in the morning, do that stream, then do it later at night, finish it out, and be done with it in the first day, even though it goes for 3 days. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Any other questions before I head out? Otherwise, I'm going to go grab lunch real quick. In about half an hour, we'll probably be back with Fall Guys, which added Sonic the Hedgehog today, which is pretty hilarious. Also the last day for the racing round, so we'll do that. And then tonight, in 6.5 hours from now, we'll be back with more arena and just doing our normal stuff that we do every night. As we do here on the channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. And that's pretty much the game plan. But anyways, guys, best of luck if you're bothering with the arena event. If you skip out on it, it is perfectly fine because it is very small rewards for the amount of time it takes. But if you have the time, it's somewhat worth it. You get the 3 dailies from it. You get all the trophies and souls along the way. And you also get a few amount of keys. And the main ones being the Ritz. The Ritz and the Orb are the 2 main loots that you would bother going through all this time for. And unfortunately, of course, they're the last 2 loots, which is very unfortunate. Of course, they would put the absolute 2 best as the furthest one. But it is how it is. No, I already got the achievement. The achievement was pretty easy. All you have to do is earn 100 Valor. There wasn't one for completing out the whole thing. You don't have to complete out a whole Valor event. You just need to go get 100 Valor, which is super easy. All you have to do is win 2 arena runs for the achievement. Oh, wait, never mind. That's literally what you just said. I thought you were saying I needed 2 more runs for the achievement, because I think that's how many more I need to finish it out. Actually, it might be 3. But, yeah, you only need 2 full runs to get the achievement. So if you guys haven't done that yet, you might want to poke at that. If you care about the achievements. But it's pretty easy to do. And you won't be able to do it again until Halloween, which is pretty close, but still. But yeah, that was one of 2 new achievements that was added in the most recent patch. What was the other one? The other one was, what was the other one? Oh yeah, complete an arena run with no losses. So if you haven't done that one earlier, that one's also applicable. However, that one's pretty easy to do. And, well, technically, but they're both pretty easy to do. All you need to do is just win 2 arena runs, regardless of if you lost once. And the other one, you just have to do a single arena run and win without losing a single time. So doing this already brings you halfway to doing this, if you did it during this event. Wait, what was the 3rd new achievement? Oh, yeah, it was something based on pet or something. I think I had like automatically had it done when the patch started. Yeah, what was it? I can't remember what it was. Whatever it was, we had it auto-completed when it came out. It was something absurdly easy, based on something that already existed. The other two, well, technically Arena already existed too. The Valor event didn't though, which is why it's only a 0.1%. It should shoot up very quickly to like 0.5, and by the Halloween it'll be like over 1.5% or something, probably even higher. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekends. I mean, weekends. Gosh, I'm so used to doing morning streams in. Well, I hope you have a rest of your day. It's not weekend yet. Not yet. There's the code for any of you that still haven't used it yet. Not sure if it's still usable, but there you go. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. It's greatly appreciated. Pretty sure most of you are subscribed, but if you haven't already, feel free. We cover Gems of War every single day here on the channel, as well as a few other games here and there, like Fall Guys I'll be doing in half an hour. And other than that, I'll catch you guys soon. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and we'll be back later tonight in 6.5 hours from now. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching.